Hello, my friends. Welcome to Witcher freaking Wednesday. How you doing, Notre Dame fan? So, hours into Cyberpunk. That's a good question. I should check, actually. I can do a quick check. Doesn't hurt anything. I want to say I'm about 25, 26 hours in. I can't look at my total playtime because some of it was spent doing, like checking out other scenarios, stuff like that I had done. Also, some of it ended up just kind of sitting there in the pause menu, so it's kind of deceiving, but I'm loading it up real quick. I'm pretty sure I'm about 26 hours in. Let's see. Boop, boop. About 27 hours in, actually. Yep. On my Nomad, and then my offline Corpo playthrough, I'm significantly shorter. I'm about not quite 5 hours in yet. So, but yeah. Are you gonna replay to get all the different endings? Yes. I don't know if I'll do that like right away. I don't know if I'll do that on stream. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna play that yet. But yes, the answer is yes. I plan to try to do things, experience everything that I can, if that makes sense. Okay. Currently launching The Witcher. I have to also to make sure that this is going to... Oh, you know what? We're currently down our friend Lootsbot Goots. Why don't we bring Lootsbot Goots in here? Hey, Emma. Here but tired. Sleep was difficult last night. I'm sorry to hear that. I had a weird night of sleep myself. Come on, Lootsbot Goots. We need you. We need you. I don't want to be hit with all the want to become famous people. All right, he is in here. Let me also check the timers. Don't need that one. This is not a first playthrough. All right. Let me minimize that. Are we in? Let me make sure that you guys will be able to see this. Give me just a sec. Yes, there it is. Sweet. All right, sorry about that. I haven't played any games since before Christmas. I want to play something, but I'm so tired. What would you play if you had full energy? Just gonna feed the cats. That was me a little bit ago. Then I drank a Red Bull, and now I'm wide awake. I have some emergency coffee here. My main source of coffee in the house has run out, but I found an old stash of coffee that we put away because it's not very good. So in case of emergencies, it will do, but we got to go to the store today. It's like, it's not the type of coffee that you're going to want to drink all the time, put it that way. All right. Let's bring you guys into the game here. It's time for some Witcher Wednesday. Hopefully everything looks good. I realized super late that, was it Cyberpunk on Monday was like still, it was in like 2K size, but it was in 1080p, so it was super zoomed in. Let me actually, okay, no, we're good. Evil's soft first touches. That is not what we were doing. We started playing Witcher last Wednesday, and that swiftly progressed into the KFC dating simulator. So I didn't really get to play this. I didn't get to play this very far along last week. Yeah, it's just not as good. Although that one's not too bad. We looking here. Smooth. I'm definitely not doing Evil's soft first touches. I'm not leveled up enough for that. Disturbance. Oh, okay. I have this game on my PC, but I'm not very far into it. I really want to get back to it, though. Are you talking about The Witcher? Because if so, my friend, yes, please do yourself a favor and get back into it. That too high? That too high? No, I think that's okay, right? It's where it used to be. It somehow got, you know what? Oh yeah. I think that's the sweet spot right there. The Witcher, nice. Yeah, you gotta The Witcher 3, I don't know if you've played any of the other two. The Witcher 3 is amazing. It's my favorite game of all time. Crap, I gotta go to the store, not the closest one. That's the one that's a 7-ish minute away. Walk away, I'll be back. All right, Emma. Be careful out there. Stay safe. What are we gonna do? Oh, that's right. We're gonna do Cabaret. It's one of my favorite quests in the game. I feel like I say that about a lot of quests, but it's a little bit of a game changer. So. Little bit of a game changer.
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
Yes, she does indeed live in the UK.
Got my eye on you.
Indeed, indeed. Alright. A little rusty on my map here. If we can get there. We're already the outer wall. Oh, I ran right by it. Too dark.
Armed ruffians in town.
I'm talking to? Talking to Dandelion. London? I'm not exactly sure which city she lives in. What are these witch hunters doing in here? All right. Yeah, we're about to start the cabaret. The thing is, it's a bit of a game changer. A bit of a game changer.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do.
You live in Indy, but do you like the Colts? Are we gonna end our friendship if I say no?
So, if you happen to get a break between drowners,
I hope not. But no, I'm not a Colts fan.
Maybe you can help an old friend out.
Where'd you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? A dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise.
It's all good. I'm a huge Colts fan, though. Bears fan? See, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm from Illinois originally. That would make sense. If you're a huge Colts fan, and I'm... well, my friend, let me just ask you this. Okay, this will be a good question, all right? If there was any team you didn't want me to root for, what would it be? If there was one team you did not want me to be a fan of, what would it be? This should be good. All right.
Maybe the Vivaldis would give you a loan. I'd vouch for you.
Funny you mentioned that. I went to see Vivaldi. You know what he said? Witchers are no good as guarantors. The risk of premature death is way too high. But I
Man, Geralt's been alive for a long time.
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse.
Probably
his daughter
Steelers
to
or
be
Patriots. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it will please you to know that I'm not a fan of those teams. But I imagine I'm probably on your next tier of teams. Maybe not. I'm a Tennessee Titans fan. And why do you ask? When I was in 5th grade, first time I actually started watching football, like on my own. No, I was gonna say it's got to be in the next tier of teams for you, but
Name rings a bell.
yeah. So when I was in 5th grade, I first started watching the NFL and actually caring about it.
I bought that wine for a reason.
I really liked their logo. I thought it was cool. The name Titans is cool. I was a huge fan of Hercules, the Disney movie. And I mean, the Titans are the coolest part about that movie.
What you might think.
Greek mythology in general, I just really enjoyed. So, yeah. No hard feelings, but I do hate the Titans. Well, it's all good because the feeling is mutual. But honestly, you know, the thing is I'm not... I don't know. It's like, okay, so if the Colts were to make it to the Super Bowl this year, and let's say it wasn't somebody like the Packers, because my dad is a big Packer fan, and so I'd want the Packers to win in that case. But like, I'm not going to be rooting against the Colts and telling, you know, and like saying I hope they get blown out or anything. If that makes sense, you know, I don't know. There are people I like that like the Colts, so I would root for them for their sake. If that makes sense.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate party. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena.
Oh, gosh.
One of her props.
I forgot about this part of the quest.
Performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Oh, I'm not gonna ask questions. We're just gonna let it.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
We're not. Yeah, we're just gonna let this plan just marinate over us. He actually doesn't know the plan currently.
For heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
what's he scheming this time?
Oh, this is good. This is good. I love it. Head into Madame Arena's. She is the leader of a local acting troupe.
Hard times we live in.
I liked it better when we would beat the Titans basically every time we played them. Now they're competitive. Yeah, that wasn't that long ago, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But yeah, so I actually was not super into football for a while there. Like, I just watched it because I think honestly it's because my dad always watched it. Oh, there they are. There they are. There's the want to become famous bots. I knew we'd find them eventually. So I think I watched football just because my dad did. And my parents were split, so I would stay with my dad. Like every other weekend, he always wanted to watch football. So I think I watched a little football, and I decided I wanted to like the Titans. But I got into football again, like starting in high school when I started doing fantasy football. So I didn't really root for any teams during that time. It was mainly just, you know, players, because fantasy football is players. Oh, okay. Oh, she's back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I remember where she's at now. I think. She's not actually... She not in this stage area here? Can I not go back here? That's not it anyway. So yeah, when the Titans drafted Marcus Mariota, that was when I started paying more attention to him again, because I was like, okay, now they're for real. But it turns out they just don't have a very good history of drafting quarterbacks. I still am a huge fan of Marcus Mariota, but he just didn't pan out, unfortunately. So glad you brought up fantasy football because I need to vent about something I did that caused me to lose the fantasy football championship. Oh no, what happened?
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My. Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Why not?
Thanks. I'll try not to damage you.
Oh, I get what she's saying. She's saying, like, I hope you don't plan to open your own acting troupe. What? That blunt sword put me over the carry limit? Oh my gosh. I need to... What do I have in here? Bunch of garbage. I need to go sell some of this stuff. I have a ton of swords. Let's sort by weight. Will that help? Carrying... Oh, cleaver hood. We're just gonna go ahead and drop that. I don't think that's not worth carrying around. All right. I gotta meet Dandelion. Can I go out this way? I can. Sweet. Huh. This is where we're at. Interesting. Okay. Another little altar. Okay. We gotta go meet Dandelion near Sophronia's house at dusk. Okay, I think I know how to get there. We're gonna go past Hierarch Square, kind of up. Yeah, I know where I'm going. All right, as long as I get back to Hierarch Square. I don't know which of these doors is gonna be open. Oh, that's the cellar place, warehouse that I cleared out with Milady Triss. I also have a story for you, Notre Dame fan, about something I messed up. It turned out it didn't lose me the championship. But I'll explain here in a sec. Let me read your note too. Yeah, this way here. I was super tired Saturday night and I fell asleep early. It turns out Devontae Parker, who I had as a flex, was a game time decision. It was switched to out while I was asleep. Oh man, that freaking sucks. So I got 0 points from that flex spot, and I had started Zeke Elliott in that spot. Had I started Zeke Elliott in that spot, I would have won. Oh, that's frustrating. I have a similar situation to that actually to tell you about. Am I supposed to meet here at dusk? Did it say a time? After dusk. Okay, so we should be fine, right? Is it one more level up? No, this is it. This is it. So yeah, similar situation in my work league.
Finally made it.
Listen,
here's the plan. Sophronia loves
I was in the
adventure-filled romance
semifinals,
novels.
so about to go to the
I can be
finals.
a hero in her eyes. If I can just save her from
A number of things went wrong. I had DJ Moore in my IR slot because he had contracted COVID. And I didn't realize he was in my IR slot because it was a Yahoo league, and I normally play on ESPN. And I haven't familiarized myself enough with the app. Pretty good plan. It's actually a terrible plan, but
This can actually
I think it's
work.
funny to do it.
Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, Andrew, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
So anyway, I wanted to play DJ Moore in my flex.
We'll meet at the Rosemary.
And so I think what happened was I was about to go to bed, and so I put DJ Moore into my flex, but because he was in the IR and I had too many people in my
What is this?
on my bench, I couldn't actually do it, and I don't think I noticed the error message.
Not your lucky day, miss. Hand me your purse.
I'm sorry, we gotta play this out for a sec. This part's fantastic.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
More like the crimson asshole.
Silence, vermin.
Oh man, I freaking love this part. Oh my gosh, we actually have to fight.
I've been hit. Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there! Eternal fire, what do you want from us? Leave us be!
This rogue will soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Oh man, so good. So, so what happened there is Dandelion was trying to basically play the hero in a staged event so that Sophronia, this former lover of his, would just willingly throw money at his cabaret that he wants to open. Pretty dastardly, I think. But anyway. Yeah, so DJ Moore was in my IR. I didn't realize it. Oh, gosh. So, how are these guys not taking damage? Oh, you know what? Freaking equipped a terrible sword, didn't it? What? I still have the blunt sword equipped. My gosh. There we go. That makes more sense. They should be just splitting in half at level 9. So I didn't realize until Saturday after, because the game started on Saturday that week. I didn't realize until after the game started that DJ Moore was still in my IR slot. So the other issue was because DJ Moore was in my IR slot, and the news that Zeke came out, the news about Zeke came out that he wasn't playing, but my bench was full. I couldn't pick up Tony Pollard, who I would have played in my flex. I think I'm heading the wrong way. Yeah. And so had either one of those things gone right, I would have won my matchup. I ended up losing by 0.4 points. Point freaking 4. The other thing that went wrong was 100% my fault. I mean, really all this is my fault, to be honest. But like, I would have played Tony Pollard, but I would have played DJ Moore first. The person I played instead was Wayne Gallman. And this was the week that he just inexplicably, they decided to not give him the ball. So all he had to do was rush for 5 yards and I would have won. But instead, 5 more yards. But instead, that didn't happen. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked, man. Is this? I can't remember which. Oh, right. This is Triss's place. Man. Wish I could go see Lady Triss, but alas, I can't. So yeah, the other thing was I originally had Jeff Wilson in that flex spot until I knew. So I was going to take Jeff Wilson out and put DJ Moore in. But right before the game started, I saw that Raheem Mostert was healthy, and so I was like, no, let me put in Wayne Gallman because Wilson might not get that many carries. And then of course Raheem Mostert gets injured again for like the 4th time this season. So like any one of 3 things, if they would have gone right, I would have won because I lost by 0.4. But in this league, only the champion gets paid. And the guy that was in the championship in my work league had both Chimera and Diggs. So it didn't matter. Like, I wouldn't have won anyway. My best player this past week was Myles Gaskin. So I had a pretty good, still had a pretty good score, but I would have lost by a good amount. I think I was the 2nd highest scorer in the league, and he would have beat me anyway, so it didn't matter. But I did win my main league because the work league was not even fun, man. It was not even fun. Right, so how long do I have to wait? Wait till 8 a.m. Yeah, it was tough. It was tough for sure, but like I said, it ended up not mattering because I wouldn't have got paid anyway by getting 2nd. Instead, I got 3rd.
Way too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets
My
ready
opponent
to
had Chimera and I still had a chance at winning, but I was
decide.
careless and it cost me the championship. Had I won, I would have won an NFL jersey of my choice. Oh yeah? What jersey would you have selected?
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide?
Let me guess. Hang on, let me
what
guess.
style you want for this interior?
Jonathan Taylor.
choices.
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his
Boudoir
choices
and
right.
theater.
Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
Cabaret's theater of a kind. The decor should be theatrical. Boudoir style is the better fit for cabaret. Or Dandelion is doing this for you. You decide. So I'm like 99% sure. I was trying to do things differently than I've done. I'm not like 99% sure I've chosen boudoir before, because I thought that Dandelion would like that, being that, you know, it's boudoir is kind of like it's artistic, but also like a little scandalous, which is kind of how Dandelion operates. But I'm pretty sure every time he said that, oh man, I wanted theater. So I'm gonna try theater this time.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect
Going
that.
with a Colts jersey, possibly DeForest Buckner, maybe Ty Hilton. T.Y. Hilton, gotcha. Had I gone with non-Colts jersey, Drew Brees. Ah, Drew Brees. So you wouldn't have chosen a Derrick Henry jersey
Oh well.
or an A.J.
This
Brown
cabaret's
jersey.
the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to...
Or like a
take
Deshaun
action.
Watson jersey.
And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
You are the first person to think so.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few
I don't like this. This is the only thing. Like
I
this.
certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
It's the only thing. All right, take a good look at Priscilla. I respect Derrick Henry and the fact that he's a straight up beast, but I cannot stand him because he runs all over us. I don't know how that goes. Sort of the same thing with, you know, Andrew Luck, right?
What will the morrow bring?
Even T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton has been a Titans killer for pretty much all of his career. All right. I'll follow this road around. I know where this is at. Polly. Along came Polly. White chocolate. Somewhere in here? Oh, yeah. Right here. I actually just received a Marlon Mack jersey from my grandparents for Christmas. Hopefully he doesn't leave after this season. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel like he's probably going to be honest.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting.
Like, most of the time, running backs are never the same after they tear an Achilles. It's just such a difficult injury to come back from.
Hold on.
And I mean, Nyheim Hines has been great for you guys.
The Rosemary.
Jonathan Taylor's really coming on. You still got Jordan Wilkins. I don't see a scenario where he comes back.
Priscilla started worrying about me.
Unless maybe it's on like the practice squad, but I don't know if he, I don't know.
For her,
I don't know.
For you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
I was hoping you wouldn't say that. He was really good for you. Yeah, he was, for sure. He was. I actually had him on 2 of my fantasy teams this year. And I was like, dang, the first quarter of the game, I was like, dang, all right, this ended up being a steal.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Oh. Is that it? Move, Dandelion. Gosh.
Not here.
I think it's a flower pot, I want to say. Some sort of pot. There it is.
The key.
Do I go and open the door now?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
Yeah.
I love
Get
her.
him.
I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear.
This guy thought that,
Shove your excuses up your ass.
thought Dandelion was open in a brothel. Of course, it was a brothel beforehand, but...
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Yeah.
UwU, right?
He's the smartest guy in the
So
game.
much about you.
So many people end
She
up
said you're erudite and have an open mind.
fighting Geralt, and they're like, Witcher? Yeah, I can take him. Stupidest thing ever.
There's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Ask nicely, but you just wouldn't listen, and I'm not the kind to give second chances.
Let's go.
Stay out of this, freak. Before this ends with you.
See, okay, maybe he's not that smart.
Gentlemen,
Really thinks that he's gonna smash
There
my
it
head
is.
in.
One word too many.
You scared? Son of a whore.
I can't see. Oh, he's got a lot of health. He's got a ton of health. I'm just gonna keep punching. I think it'll be fine. Oh, no, it won't. Wake up, Geralt. Wake up. Come on.
Is she?
sorry, dear. Geralt can get carried away at times, and
You know, maybe it's for the best. I felt
Nice.
no pity, no
I've actually
remorse
never
for the
actually fought him
Can't
before.
help but think it means I've no actual feelings for UwU.
you're not mad?
No, grateful. I believe I needed a shock, not unlike.
I've never done that
to
before.
understand
That was
what I had
fantastic.
With UwU, well, it wasn't working.
Turned out really
I wanted to
well.
Try something new. I'd gladly start by choreographing your review.
Excellent. Then I'll see you at the
I was furious about the Colts losing the Steelers. We gave that game away. Now we're fighting for a wild card spot. True. That game, I'm sure that game had to be frustrating as a Colts fan. Thought she'd be mad too.
Kind of expected her to get hysterical, fly into a rage.
But I mean, I guess the thing that helped you out is that the Titans got absolutely dismantled by the Packers.
About women.
So
One of whom's waiting for you
The,
in Rosemary.
division is still up for grabs, and I think you guys pretty much have a bye week this week. Although we kind of, I don't know, Texans are a little bit tougher than a bye, but they're still not very good.
Artists got some serious explaining to do.
What's with these placards?
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
All right.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary. Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No hard feelings, but I will be rooting hard for the Texans. Nothing personal.
Courtside.
Yeah, I figured that's the case. To be honest, though, like, I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'm rooting for the Jaguars because I don't really want to meet the Colts in the playoffs. Honestly, like, the Browns, we played the Browns earlier in the season, and they beat us pretty good. But I think the Colts are the better team. So I'd rather not play them. And of course, everybody's trying to get as high a seed as they can to avoid the Chiefs for as long as they can. Or else, you know, rooting for underdogs to win in the other matchups. Man, sometimes the fog just doesn't look right. Alright. We gotta go around Hierarch Square to the left. Okay. Just past the Golden Sturgeon.
Think I pissed me trash.
Be somewhere right around here.
What's the hurry, my prince?
A little further up. Okay. You're not Rotlek. No, I don't live in London. I saw that just as I left. Nice. Yeah, I honestly wasn't sure which city you lived in.
Looking for Rotlek.
Be interesting to see if Rivers is still on the team next season. You know what would be really interesting, although probably not a good move for you guys, is if, I mean, I feel like Carson Wentz is going to be available. Problem is you guys are going to have to pay a ton of money for that, but...
Take what you want. I'm just here for some placards.
You deaf? Didn't you hear me? This is all mine now. Fuck off, freak.
You done did it.
And here I thought we'd resolve this peacefully.
You done did it. Do I have to...
Lost your nerve?
Do I have to fist fight these guys? I'd rather just use swords. Hang on a second. No, it won't let me pull out a sword. Ah, this is where it gets tough. Two people in a tight space. Good thing is they're only level 11.
Let's end this.
All right. That's like asking someone in the USA if they live in New York. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
And Rotlek, where's he?
I kind of want to move on from Rivers and draft someone like Mac Jones. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting.
See, wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
What I miss? Yeah, we have been talking American football. Yep. As far as game wise, you've missed. I beat up a couple people. I'm trying to do things a little differently. Normally I play nice guy Geralt, but I'm not necessarily playing bad guy Geralt. I'm just playing like I don't have time for this Geralt. So okay, we got to go to Vagal Buds. Easy peasy on the fast travel. Breezy. But yeah, so I'm doing it's called Cabaret. I think it's one of the best quests in the game, side quests in the game. But it does change your game ever so slightly. It does have like consequences, in other words. So I've kind of been putting it off. But there's a part where Dandelion's trying to open up his cabaret, and he needs somebody to do the choreography. And it's like another ex or somebody. I don't know. Her name's Polly, but her husband doesn't want her to go because he knows that the place is a brothel. But he doesn't realize that it's being repurposed into a cabaret. So he thinks that Dandelion's trying to hire her to be a lady of the brothel, but he's not. So anyway, Geralt normally would just talk him down, but instead he decides to punch him, and they start a fight. So it's pretty great. And she wasn't even mad. She's like, oh, maybe this is for the best. I found out while you were beating him up that I didn't even love my husband. Is it... Oh, here he is.
You Rotlek?
Henri Rotlek, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Did you know your house is being raided currently?
Oh, yes.
Tell him his placards are done.
I had to get a little more toilet paper, cat food, and some alcohol as I realized it was New Year's Eve tomorrow and I ran out of some cleaning products. Didn't miss anything as I know nothing about that. You boys carry on.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. Now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
Ah.
To wager on a race.
Okay. Got a bet on a horse race. Funnily enough, though, while I always try to make the point that England doesn't just consist of London, it was that I was the first in my family born outside of London, only like 100 miles north. Gotcha. How much you guys paying Tannehill? Ooh, good question. That contract was decent. I want to say it was like, was it like 24? I don't know, that seems kind of high, doesn't it? 20 mil? I can't remember. It was a 4-year deal. I do remember that much. Was it 80 million?
Generous. Not just
With my account, I've spent over $1,200 in 6 days. Oops. Christmas and New Year's has been expensive this year.
He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about?
What's there to worry about?
I keep forgetting I don't have to read the lines in this because Geralt pretty much reads them for the most part. Reads them out.
Offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Okay. I could just pay. Dandelion will have to live without his placards. Oh, I can say that? I could win the race. That'd be what the nice guy would do.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home.
The trip to Scotland didn't help. Yeah, I bet.
Go fetch them yourself.
I bet.
I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back.
I already beat up those bandits.
I'll never return home.
All right, well, see you, dude.
Well, guess Dandelion will have to live without his placards.
I truly regret it worked out this way. Please convey my apologies to Master Dandelion.
I didn't know that was an option. Again, we're doing things differently, folks. I've played this game, what, 3 times through? This is my 4th? Is that right? No, I've only fully completed it twice. This technically is my 4th playthrough, but the 3rd one I didn't complete because I switched computers. And then I was like, well, I haven't played this in like 2 years, so I want to actually, you know, start from scratch. Food at the hotel was $50 for me and my bro for just 1 meal each and 1 soft drink. Jeez, yeah, that is robbery.
Ever heard the legends of
All right, here we go. This is not ideal. Oh.
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Looks nice in here, though, huh?
Wanted to ruin everything. We'll start an email.
Is this Polly over here?
My. Nice work.
We've a long way to go yet. Straighten that line. Hannah, lift your knees. Higher. There you go.
Okay.
Well.
Couldn't get the placards, my friend, because I'm too freaking cheap and lazy.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall. What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
That's complicated.
Did you get the placards?
Rotlick's in trouble. Afraid you'll have to do without the placards.
Take it I'm better off not knowing. Oh, this is disastrous. Well, hope the chameleon's popularity won't suffer as a result.
The chameleon? I paid because my bro was broke as he paid 2 weeks before me. He was paid 2 weeks before me and spent all on Christmas presents. I was gutted when there was no mini fridge in the room. I wanted to charge it to his dad. Oh, yes, I need this $6 bottle of water. Liz, do you think Notre Dame will get massacred on Friday? Is it Alabama? Is that who you guys are playing? Because I think it's Ohio State that has Clemson, right? Gonna be tough. Alabama, gonna be tough. Gonna be real tough. $2 for a chocolate bar? Yes, I'll take that. Exactly.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
In fact, I'll take them all. You know what? I'm quite hungry for chocolate now that I think about it.
Priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Both at the same time. There wasn't even a phone for room service. It may have been taken out due to COVID. I don't know, but there is normally a phone that you can ring to reception. That seems sort of like a... I don't know, maybe call me paranoid, but that seems like a safety issue to not have a phone in your room. I mean, COVID, all they got to do is just wipe it down. So hopefully that's not their excuse.
So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Yes, please.
Why not?
That's my boy.
So if you guys ever, if you need to play, if you haven't played The Witcher, and you plan to,
he's all right.
And
if you're ever offered a drink, always take it.
About me?
It will enhance your game. Yeah, she said you're fat and you smell.
She said you've gained some weight and that you should bathe more often.
Very funny, Geralt. Shove it.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion living in monogamy.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough. I just changed muses often.
Priscilla, another one for your collection?
No, she's its crowning glory.
I was looking everywhere for it. My bro hadn't been in a hotel in like 11 years, so he had no idea there should be a phone. Really? I didn't ask, though.
Wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
You mean you didn't... You know.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
This is the part I don't freaking like. Oh. I guess my game's trying to save me from that part. Just crashed. That is not common for The Witcher. So give me a sec. The saves are syncing. It'll take a second, and I'll reboot. Reboot the game, that is, not the PC. Yeah, this part though is it's tough. I don't like it as much. Gotta go. Time for work. See ya. All right, Notre Dame fan. You have a good day, my friend. And hey, hope that work shift goes mighty fine for you. And when is the game? If I don't see it before Friday, good luck to your Notre Dame team. May you enjoy watching them play on Friday. Let's see, how far back did it go? It went to Evil's soft first touches? Little concerned. Because these checkpoints, normally you can see like the screenshots on the side. We'll see if one of them happens to load. We'll see. Not sure if I've told you before, but the issues with my internet company. So I decided after 2 years of crap customer service, I swapped. First day on the new internet today, and the modem is stylish. Very stylish. Nice. Yeah, you were telling me about him. And I knew you were switching, but I didn't realize. Today is the first day, huh? Come on, game. Come on, game.
Gods.
Here we go.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg
Look
your
at her.
pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Wow. The old one is white with an ugly pink logo. This one is black with a sleek gray logo, like the black and gray Batman color scheme. Fits in nicely with my furniture. Nice. Looks like, just looks like part of the furniture. It's a bit big, but I can look past that. So is it a combo device, like router modem combo? It's, I think, what a lot of ISPs are moving towards. Who did this to her? Probably not going to know the answer to that.
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
They're what we have here. We don't have separate modems. I meant separate routers.
I know I owe you.
We just call it
100
both.
times
We get
over, but
confused.
I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues.
Yeah, so ISPs here in the US, they also are doing combined units now. What it used to be is you only would get a modem from them. You'd have to buy your own router.
Not unlike a tumor.
The first time I remember getting a combined unit from an ISP was around 2014. Perhaps they were available sooner than then. I don't know for sure. But yeah, prior to that, they used to make you buy your own router. Kind of sucked. If you want it, they're like, hey, if you want wireless internet, you got to buy your own router. Or if you want to hook up more than one device to the network, you got to buy your own hub or, you know, whatever. All right. Just gonna ask if I can get into the morgue.
Into the morgue.
By the main entrance.
Wire goes in my phone line, and boom, internet. Ethernet goes in the back of the modem, and then into whatever we want to have a wired connection. Yeah.
Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for the pursuit.
Although
of
ours are through
preventive
cable lines here in the U.S.
Alternative treatments.
Like coaxial
Aggressive
cables.
ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
There's like no competition here there though. Really, it's like AT&T and Qualcomm. Who's the other one? Oh, you mean here. It depends. There are certain parts of the U.S. that have more competition than others. But yeah, at least where I'm at, AT&T and Comcast.
What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the
but really, AT&T isn't even an option where I live.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
All right, I forgot we had to go through the sewers for this. Let's get Igni ready. All right, hang on a second. Let's throw down some necrophage oil. Grounders are just obnoxious because they don't really pose any threat. They just dodge my attacks really well. Why is your sword not out, Geralt? Comcast, that's the other one I knew about. Yeah, yep. For sure. Comcast is, and that's the thing, in this area, like, it depends on the area, because not every area can get the same quality of service, even from the same provider. So, for instance, in my neighborhood, they do not offer true gigabit internet. At least I don't believe so. So the fastest upload speed you can get is 25 megabits. You can get download speeds up to like 2,000. So it's like double gigabit or whatever. But
no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal.
You can kind of see through the crack in the wall.
Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy?
But yeah, 25 megabits is we're kind of capped at upload speed in this particular area. Now, if I live downtown, I would have gigabit options, like true download, upload, gigabit. And I would love that. I was also hoping that Google Fiber would move into my city, but they have not as of yet. We have 200 providers in a country 7 times smaller than Texas. Competition is fierce and drives prices down. Oh no, it says over 200. Over 200? What are you using to? Oh, I need to drink this. What are you using to check that? That seems pretty wild.
Take the ladder.
But yeah, here in the United States, internet is seen as a.
Come, the quicker we take care.
How do you explain it?
Why? Got
It's not a public utility.
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example, or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Wait, did I just? Why is this still my active quest? I don't understand. Is it Carnal Sins? Yeah. Okay. My old one's 80 up and 20 down. This one's a little slower, like 70 up and 15 down, but it's 20 bucks cheaper, and I can upgrade to true gigabit with my provider for the same price as I was getting 80 up and 20 down with my old one. Oh, wow. Google search it is like on a newspaper website. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I would get gigabit if I could. Ours, we have 600 down and 25 up, but like I said, I have not been getting 25 up lately. I just tested it this morning. I was getting 16, which is actually enough to increase my bitrate again. So the stream should be a little bit sharper today. All right, Dwarven Woodcutter is who we're looking for. Dwarves are short. We know that could not be those people. These bodies don't look like they're being cared for as nicely.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking.
Alright, so it's in that other room. Wait, what's in here? Quicksilver? Can I go this way? Ah, here we go. Okay, it's got to be in here. That's a dwarf over there. That's also a dwarf.
Calluses on
Must
the
be this one.
fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap.
I don't need gigabit, but when I go back to uploading videos, once I've paid my debt off and decorate, I probably will upgrade. Gigabit is going to be like $55 a month. Oh man, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Let's start with the genitals.
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
This is funny. I come in here with like a trained surgeon and I'm like, we need to check out this guy's genitals. There could be something wrong.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle's swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
A year?
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Open his abdomen?
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
There we go. Figured it out.
Look at the scar.
So both this dwarf and Priscilla were forced to drink formaldehyde,
Means nothing.
which is
Look, no swelling,
terrifying.
no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
A note? Serial killers love leaving notes. No, because of all the movies, they always leave a note.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
I did notice that. I did, yeah.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Genitals was highlighted again. Could you check them again?
Coals in the
I
sockets.
could.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns.
Like I said, there's like, hey, let's
Just
autopsy
like
the body.
Priscilla.
Start with the genitals. Very important.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy. So the
Seems like the
victim
murderer
wouldn't
has
die
some
too soon.
medical expertise. Yeah, genitals is still on there, but it's not, I can't say anything new about it.
All right. Think I know enough.
In Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
Rather not share.
Sorry. Rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the investigation.
Smart move there. Big brain move,
do?
actually. Because I don't actually know what's going on. I'm just pretending.
Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And
Ah.
I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Reverend Nathaniel? Careful, it's the dude next to you. Appreciate that, Dylan. How you doing, man? What is that overlay that just popped up in the top left? Gone now? That's my events. The events overlay. Good, that was annoying. Oh, come on. Just an events overlay. I didn't do a whole alert for it. I'm not gonna ask about their history. Not gonna do it.
Carver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings.
Ooh,
Reverence.
fun.
Who are these people? I believe
This guy looks like a real turd.
allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Person just like clean streams, had nothing on mine except follow and sub alerts, so they don't like things getting in the way of the gameplay. Well, yeah, that's all it was. Literally all it was, Emma.
You shall leave.
Sorry to break it to you. It was just an alert. But it wasn't the whole overlay.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was
And as you can
covering
see,
my
it's
own
very
arse.
clean
If
in
Reverend
here.
Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the
Wait and take Hunter to the doctor for his checkup? Oh, nice, okay.
Deep trouble.
Nice, nice.
Didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever.
How was the
I
Christmas,
didn't
my
approve of
man?
willfulness. I also wish
Hope
to
it was
see this
good.
murderer hang. So,
Came up, I didn't know what it was and didn't think it was gonna go away. Yeah, it's just the recent events. I used to keep it on stream all the time, Emma, but it's now it's got a 30-second timer. It used to be on 24/7. So. But I'm trying to remember, whenever I redid everything and all my alerts, I changed it to where, actually it was even less than that. Sometime during like the summer, I changed it to where it only comes up for 30 seconds at a time. Whenever something happens. Nathaniel, who is he? Nah.
Might have told me you know.
Good, exhausting, kids had fun. Yeah, that's the important part, I guess,
Thus
you know?
I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with this subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist. The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the authorities. I landed in prison. There you have it. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop.
So how long you got
corpse
before
collector
Hunter's
who found
checkup?
him,
Is it like
alleyway where someone was
8:35
attacked.
now?
Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Alright. Nathaniel Pastodi. Don't like the guy. Don't like him one freaking bit. He's just got that look to him. Actually, I can look at his character bio. A sec here. Characters. Nathaniel Pastodi. Look at him. Does he look like somebody that you want to be associated with? Not at all. Like a real wiener. Reverend Nathaniel, supervisor of the city morgue and cleric of the Church of the Eternal Fire, was a man with a vile character and a stormy past. Before donning the frock, he had served for years as the city torturer. Seems about right. One would be hard-pressed to find a more inferior candidate for a pastor than a former hangman, but, as the saying goes, in Novigrad, anything is possible. Couple hours, we're not in any hurry this morning. That's good. That's good. Take it easy. Have you been off work for the holiday weekend and everything? Kind of how I am too, just chilling. Just chilling. Although I do have to go to practice later today. Find Eustace the corpse collector. Examine the place where the woodcarver died. Investigate alley. Which one to do first? I think I have to do all of them, so maybe I'll just start with this one. It's like directly behind me.
A mind's like war. Never know when you're done for.
Another drifter in from Temeria. Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more.
This guy here.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye. How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is.
How could you tell? You're the guy picking up bodies, and you smell like dead bodies.
Oh yeah, I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
So you're one of those guys. We haven't been doing much. Waiting on some snow. Can't do much until the weather gets a little warmer. Can't say I don't enjoy the time off. Yeah, I mean I get that for sure. In the same boat.
Fabian's body.
I was ready for a break.
Cost an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
I'm not paying the man.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for you count of 3.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think the guards are going to get involved in this.
Lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace. No, they won't.
He's a proper British lad. I call a prick, right?
And then
I owe you $50, champ. That you do. That you do. I wasn't gonna pester people like every day. I'm gonna give you guys some time, you know. I have to freaking pay this guy?
That hard out for coin? Fine. Have some. Now talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, glow speed.
Yeah, I've heard from you, and I've heard from Jake. Matt's the only other one left to pay. I'm a little worried because I haven't heard from Matt in like
I'll wipe off the right inner solita's noon.
8 weeks or more. You know.
Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this
Oh, yeah, this dude's gonna get his butthole. Just absolutely. Oh, yeah. Take that, you turd.
Oh, fucking hell. What was that for?
For everything.
Should have done more than that. Alright, what else we got? Okay, the alley and the woodcarver's over here. This is by, let's see. Okay. Down Hierarch. This is near the Golden Sturgeon, right? No, Gold Sturgeon's over here. Okay. Alright. I think I know where that's at. I think I can get there. We'll see.
The eternal fire protects us. But the witch sure comes in handy at times.
Dang. Birds are close. I think we're going this direction. Yep.
So, how
How do you go with this thing?
Like somewhere near here. Gosh, I keep hitting the meditation button. Oh, no, I'm in between them. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Missed a turn here. It's like a little entry to an alleyway right here.
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax.
Striga.
Fabian Meyer, looking for his
Oh,
killer.
man. Feels I don't have my water bottle with me.
Sit you stupid much
Dang.
down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
That's a bloody Scottish accent.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name.
I feel like
We're in
a lot of the
Meyer
dwarves
and
sound
Meyer.
like that in this game.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
If he's a dwarf, he should be Irish.
Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools. Quality timber. He grabbed the purse.
Oh, what's going on, Shay? How you doing?
Took the following one in particular. He'd say,
Appreciate that, host Shay. Hope your day is going well. Hello, hello.
I don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her?
See?
This dish rag.
That way. See it, Emma?
City cemetery. She died a few
Just the
days
recent,
back, quietly in her sleep.
recent events.
Her pont said a fever took her.
Doing good. How about you? Doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. Just enjoying some Witcher, you know?
Tell me what you know about the murder.
Pretty chill game for me since I've played this game a lot. So just kind of
work in Oxenford.
just relaxing, chill playthrough, you know.
Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself,
I can't believe I never noticed that before. How drunk am I when I watch your streams? I'm not sure, Emma. I'm not. I don't know. I'm enjoying some Witcher. Craigasm. Oh yeah.
See the soot stains.
Look at that, Geralt.
That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk
You know,
gathered around the blaze.
you might already know this, Shay, but if you get the cat armor that I have on before you upgrade it, he's sleeveless. Now it's like a turtleneck.
Hear anything?
Claim not to.
So you get to see those guns like 24/7.
In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a
Ooh,
while best
sexy,
not to steal
Geralt.
their poor lads. What do they care about some dwarf?
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Sleeveless. I didn't even know. I'm not that far in the game yet, but thanks for the tip. Yeah, so the cat armor. Let me show you this here. The chest armor. I've got the enhanced feline armor. Trying to remember. Is it C? Is this how I can turn? Yeah. So you can see like the dark. I guess this part of the armor. This tank top piece. The original set of cat armor. That is all he has. And then once you enhance it to the second version, he gets this like turtleneck underneath, which I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, like you don't get to see him sleeveless anymore because your boy Geralt's pretty dang jacked. Let's be honest. So, but the cat armor is actually pretty cool. I think it's probably the best looking armor in the game in my opinion until the Grandmaster. And then it kind of just looks a little bit cheesy. I won't spoil it for you if you do decide to get the cat armor. I'm not trying to talk you out of it. Oh, I actually should probably investigate rather than just talking to this dude. Take a look. Got here. Concerned Citizen Sermon. Oh gosh, this will be great. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Fire can drive off the horrors of the dark. Yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That is why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. This is like the Game of Thrones, like the Lord of Light or whatever. That's what it reminds me of. He is a very handsome man, but if I was going to be straight and in love with a game character, to be Marcus from Detroit Become Human. Jesse Williams is a pretty man. He'll never be Jason Momoa, though. That's a good-looking dude right there, Jason Momoa. Gotta say. I don't know about the turtleneck, but sleeveless is always good for sure. Hunter wants you to kill a monster. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So Shay and Emma, you can see the Facebook chat coming in. Dylan is my brother-in-law and Hunter is my nephew. So I got to do this for my little nephew. Oh, Jason Momoa, aka Aqua Daddy. Yeah, yeah. The script. Oh, I didn't even read that. All right, that was what Dandelion gave me.
Statues of the old gods.
We actually will be doing some fighting here soon, Dylan.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
There's going to be a monster at the end of this investigation I'm going to have to take out.
Statues, or dragged it from one wall to the other repeatedly.
Hunter is such a cool name. I was so upset my cousin decided to name her son Blake instead of her original name choice, which was Hunter.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not
Yeah.
even peeked inside since.
Oh yeah, he's pumped.
Since they found Fabian.
All right, we're gonna get this.
If you want.
I'll call out. So if you are in a different room or something, I'll call out when we're about to fight a monster. See, even dudes like Jason. Yeah, it's just like, you know, who wouldn't want to be Jason Momoa, you know?
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of
How's the
blood.
stream going? Oh, it's going good. It's good.
Behind.
It's good. Like I said, anytime I can play The Witcher, it's a good day. It's my favorite game of all time.
Doubt Fabian used it.
And I am, I've played through this game a lot, so I am playing things a little differently, but it's still pretty chill because I don't have to focus very hard on it to know exactly what's going on.
Looks like it was kicked.
I've been done pretty much everything in this game. Why can't I inspect this? There we go. Wait, let me.
Eyes, humanoid.
I should have picked Witcher as for Hunter's name. Look at the website quickly for the pick of my router. He likes older ladies. Isn't he married to Bill Crosby's daughter? Wait, Jason Momoa? Is that right? All right, I'll look at it real fast. Oh no, she was on the Cosby Show. Gotcha. All right, I'm taking a look at this router. Yeah, it's a nice one, for sure. Lisa Bonet. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. To be honest. I also have to say this, all right? My man crush in Hollywood, I guess you would say. My man crush in Hollywood is the dude that plays Billy in Stranger Things. That's a good-looking dude right there. I can't remember his name. Just reminds me of the Dark Knight. You're right, your router reminds you of the Dark Knight. So Dylan, can Hunter hear me? Because if so, hi Hunter. How you doing, buddy? Uncle Nick's gonna kill a monster real soon. Real soon, just for you, Hunter. How sexy do you have to be to steal Lenny Kravitz's wife? Is that right? Oh my gosh. I didn't think about it like that. Come on, get up there. Get up there. There we go.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants
She's
to
like
see
53
you.
and he
Another
is 41.
victim.
Get him, Lisa.
Told me to say the main door will be open for you.
OMG,
Come
Dylan,
see
no,
if you
come
can.
on. Oh, Emma doesn't like your man crush choice, Dylan. I don't know why. I mean, Zac Efron's good. I've heard he's short though, which is great because you know I'm short. So he's watching with you. Cool, cool. Uncle Nick's gonna get a monster for you, all right, Hunter? Real soon.
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year?
If you're gonna go pretty boy, at least go Jesse Williams, bloody Zac Efron.
Human. Priscilla's.
Yeah, Dylan unfortunately can't see the chat because Facebook doesn't transfer the Twitch chat.
Man's footprint. The murderers, maybe. Wait on his heel.
Are they starting to attack me?
Take a step back.
Watch him, see what he does.
Where'd they go? I think this. We're gonna be bugged. Doing a fist fight here. 3-on-1. I like my odds. All right, here. Let's beat up some people. We're gonna beat these guys up. Oh, try not to get beat up ourselves. But you only ever want to use violence as a last resort, all right? As a last resort only. Come on, one of you guys punch me. Punch me. There we go. Almost done with these clowns. There they go.
You got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant.
I don't like men taller than me.
Calm down.
I don't like men taller than me.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I feel like, isn't Jason Momoa like huge?
Why are you staring?
I feel like,
Have you not heard
I
killers
mean, he
always
played
return
Khal
to the scene of their
Drogo's,
crime?
right? So like, he's got to be just a massive man.
A warm welcome for Priscilla. Almost did her in the whole sun.
Jesse Williams is milk chocolate loveliness with piercing blue eyes.
Here I come
Dang,
very much.
those are some
But I can tell you what I know.
lovely words considering you're not into men. But, or when some seagull tries to steal your food, then you can use violence too. Oh, good point. Good point. You know, I haven't actually had seagulls around me in quite some time. There were some when I lived in Wisconsin. Saw them quite a bit.
Priscilla wasn't the
But it's
sole
been,
victim.
how long has it been since I've lived there? 6 years?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was.
6 years.
This
That's
didn't
weird to
start
say.
yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern
It's all
about
fake.
them?
Haven't you seen that commercial with
Human
Jason
rubbish.
Momoa? That was
It's what the
that
guards
commercial's
told us.
hilarious. I don't even remember what it's
They
for.
didn't have proper ones.
But yeah,
Baldy,
when he like
curly
takes off his
buns.
boots and he ends
That's
up
what
being
folk
like
called
6
them.
inches shorter
No
and
friends, no
the tiny
families.
arms.
Their bodies
It was
were burned long
really
ago.
funny. I think it was a Super Bowl commercial, wasn't it?
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah.
LOL, Shay.
This
I
is
was
so
at the
more
beach
than
with
a
my
stupid
sister a few years
whore.
ago. The seagull
Treated
swooped
me
down
with
from behind
respect.
her like a
It
ninja
mattered.
and stole the chocolate
I was
flake out of
looking
her
to get
ice
up
cream
early,
cone and left a beak-shaped
pick up a
hole.
decent drink.
Really?
But none would take
Seagulls
me.
are rude. They just
Not
take
as a
your food and
washerwoman or a
laugh.
servant
So
or a
rude. Wow.
Felt like a leper, I did.
I appreciate a pretty boy when I
Priscilla,
see one. I just like
she was
pretty girls more. Fair enough.
To put me in her play, you
Fair
see.
enough.
Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling when
We were like, WTF. Agreed. All right, so then what about the lady crushes?
Sorry to hear that.
You could do
Are there
worse
too
if
many
work
to
goes.
name?
Or so I tell myself.
All right. Serana from Skyrim. Yeah, I dropped in and you were saying Serana was gonna be wifey. Okay, so if you like Serana, Shay, I have some news for you. Do you have the DLC for The Witcher 3 by chance? Because I know you have The Witcher 3. Do you happen to have the Blood and Wine DLC? All right, we're going back to the coroner. All right. I think we can get there. Did I already take a wrong turn? Yeah, sure did. Sure did. I went out the wrong door somehow. All right.
Many thanks to you, Geralt.
Stuck in this cheese stand. We're on the right path now. Weirdly, I don't really crush on celebrities because I like an actual chance of being with someone I'm interested in. Fair enough. Makes sense. Makes sense. Gosh, I love Novigrad. Such a good city. I like it even more because with not using the mini map, I end up running around more places because I take a wrong turn somewhere. But it's cool because you end up learning or seeing a new part of the city you haven't seen before. Because if you only ever follow the mini map, you don't really ever get to explore. So,
Welcome, Master Witcher.
pretty great. Was not supposed to go in here? No, I am. Don't think I do. Oh, okay. Shay, if you get the Blood and Wine DLC,
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here.
There's a character. There's a character.
Especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced.
Gosh, I'm drawing a blank on her name though. I've only played it once all the way through.
I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with.
No, I played it twice, haven't I?
Caretaker has left the city on some.
It starts with an S too, I feel like.
And I know who you are. What drives you?
Anyway, she reminds me a lot of Serana from Skyrim, but I think you'd be fond of her. Alicia Dixon, Fleur East, Alex Scott, and Jade Boho Sayo are all major hotties. If you were to Google them, you would notice they're all mixed race. That warrior chick from Mandalorian, I have no idea who she is, but sign me up for battle with her. Cara Dune, what is so she's a former like UFC or MMA. I can't remember exactly what type of martial arts she does, but she's a former fighter. That American politician is hot too. AOC, I forget her full name. I guess I'm gonna search that up in a bit. Yeah, gosh, what is her name? I'm drawing a blank on it, Shay. But she's kind of like that bad girl sort of vibe kind of that Serana has in Skyrim DLC. Gosh. Totally blanking on it. AOC, yeah, I gotcha. So in The Mandalorian, I didn't realize, yeah, like she could whoops. I know, right? Gosh, Gina something, I want to say is her real name. I can't remember, but she's like a former fighter. So, as I've always said, I like a little bit of chocolate in my milk. Oh my gosh, Emma. In The Mandalorian, Sasha Banks is in it. She's a good-looking woman too. I didn't know that's who it was. She's like the WWF or whatever. I didn't realize that's who it was. But she's one of the other Mandalorians in that. Sasha Banks, isn't that the wrestler? Yes. Yes. And that's the thing, I didn't even recognize her because she didn't have like blue hair. Let's start the autopsy.
Let's start.
I'll just go ahead and start it.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde.
That's gonna bother me. What is her name?
Next,
hang on a second.
The eyes.
Hang on a second. I gotta look this up. This is gonna bother me. Blood and Wine characters. It's Sylvia Anna. So it's Sienna is her name. It's actually really close to Serana. Sienna. Yeah, so Sienna
Burning coals
is it, Shay?
Opened the rib cage.
Sienna. Sylvia Anna. Sylvia Anna.
A parchment. Made of human
Sienna.
skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim.
I mean, she's hot, but she's also scary looking. She's not scary looking.
Do you know her?
Yes.
I'd be scared she might punch me out
Went to
now.
her estate once with. Gotta find her now.
All right, here we go. We're gonna get into a fight real soon. Go to the Vegelbud's residence. Oh, maybe not just yet. Patricia Vegelbud, concerned citizen. All right. Gotta get there quick. This part's a little bit not safe for work, if I recall. Just throwing that out there. I mean, generally speaking, this game is not safe for work, but this part in particular, not so great.
rain makes the city.
Freaking sea. Wait, here it is. This is the second time in this quest line I've had to go to Vegelbud. Okay, she looks like a top. Wait, what's a top? Am I missing out on my slang here? And sexy. I don't like two girls that are too muscly like Sasha Banks. I don't think she's that muscly. I don't think so. She's pretty slender. Wait, you guys gonna... Do I have to... Let me in.
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
YouTube break. All right, hang on. I'm gonna keep going because my nephew is wanting to see me kill a monster. All right, so we'll take a YouTube break, but not right this second.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
And there'll be a monster at the end. I think. If I remember right. Otherwise, I can just hop on a contract real fast.
Oh, Geralt. What a
Years ago, I was like flicking through the TV and saw this, and I was like, my future
I gotta
wife.
see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane.
Can we run? No, we can only jog very slowly.
Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We've been to Novigrad.
I'm just gonna go on without her. All right, just be forewarned. There's a grisly scene coming up.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Is this the door I'm supposed to go out? Oh, there he is. No, dogs, no. Bad dogs.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
It's not me, you turds. Does he still show on the map? Yeah, I gotta go to the hedge maze. I took a hedge maze out here though. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to go out this door though while they're trying to attack me. Nope. All right, here we go. We're gonna fight some guards. Not a monster, but it's at least something. Ooh, don't get hit by that. Wow, I'm getting wrecked. Man, I don't want to become famous. What are these guys all thinking here? We're getting a couple at a time again. Check it out. Did he get away?
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
Let's see. Grizzly as in scary or as in sexy time? Oh, no, I meant scary.
We got him, Lady Ingrid.
Although,
Wasn't easy,
there
that.
is a bit of nakedness involved as well, but, you know, it's not the good kind.
This man is innocent.
It's the
Forgive me. I saw
the
him running,
perverted
thought
kind.
it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught
Weirdly
him if you
both
hadn't
by the
gotten
looks
in
of
my
it.
way.
Yeah, for sure.
Out
Yeah,
of my
that's
sight
exactly it.
at once. Mother, why did he do this to her? Why?
Might have gotten bored of whores and beggars. She blasphemed the eternal fire? That seems likely.
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire, only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but Usually the killer leaves a note on the body.
All right, I have to check the body. I'll try to do so quickly so that it's not on the screen for too long.
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Oh, she will be. She will be.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's.
Sweet Nettie is a
not just the name, but the place too.
Is a prostitute who works at Crippled Kate's. That seemed to please him. Setting people on fire was a hit. He's playing in the other room now. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Concerned citizen sermon. Is this the same thing? Yeah. Setting people on fire. That's too funny. If he's in the other room, does that mean YouTube break? Yeah, we can take a YouTube break. Let me get to my fast travel spot. Get back into Novigrad. All right, but let me ask you, what's in this video? This isn't like raunchy, is it? I want to see what you think of her. Oh gosh. All right. X Factor performance before she made it big time. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. I can do that.
Got my eye on you. Careful, you scamp. This is no regret.
Have mercy.
Am I going to Crippled Kate's? Yeah, okay, okay. I mean, I don't know where Crippled Kate's is. I probably have to use my map. I mean, how would I know where it's at? It's totally not like right here. All right, let me do a quick save. She didn't win, but she had a good career after. She was actually before Bruno released the song. The performance was such a big hit that he decided to release it. Nice, okay. All right, give me just a sec. Let me bring up a couple things here. I'll get, gotta open it over here first. And then cast over here. Lure East. All right. And do the generic capture so you guys should be able to see. Okay, here we go. Let me scroll back down in chat. Can't wait for my lunch to be done. Making a cheeseburger with bacon, mac and cheese, and homemade fries on the side. When should I be over there?
Yeah. Okay, Mum, I need to go. Bye.
Lure East sings Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson's Uptown Funk. I've already had that second pizza. What's her belt say? Honestly, I could see she reminds me a little bit of like young Janet Jackson a little bit in the face, ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly. She's better looking than Janet Jackson, but I'll send a plate over. All right, Shay. I can't wait. Now let me ask you something, because the way I read it at first, You were putting mac and cheese on the burger. I'm guessing it's on the side, or are you putting it on the burger? This is a crazy performance. It wasn't even released until after this performance. It was also rehearsed in 24 hours as it was a late change. Dang. Sold my PS3 yesterday for 80 bucks. Haven't played the thing in over a year. Now all of a sudden I'm having second thoughts. Is this normal? A lot of good times playing COD Zombies. It is in fact normal. It is in fact normal for that to happen. I've had seller's remorse on, like, I used to sell all my video games all the time, and I would only keep the games I was actively playing. So I'd put the money that I, you know, from the games that I would sell towards the new game. And I'd be like, dang it, why did I sell that? I want to play it now. Very nice, Emma. Mac and cheese on the burger and on the side. I'm a hungry girl. There you go. I like it. I like it. No, I get it, Emma. I get it. I get it. I understand. Look at those thick thighs. Oh, what is up, Slapshot, my man? How you doing? Yo, Loots the Magoots. What's up? Saving up for a PS5, just need to get your sister on board. Something tells me she probably won't. Let her know that it's got like the super fancy like Blu-ray player. See what she says about that. It's the top of the line in Blu-ray technology. See what she says. Of course, if you get, I don't know, the PS5 doesn't have a no disc drive version, so you should be able to get away with it.
No discounts, no credit.
She's not a huge fan of the money. Yeah, that's the other part about it. Especially because they've still been sold out, I think. So you have to buy one third party, which gonna get scalped out the wazoo. All right. She's only 4 years younger than me, so right in my age range too. So speaking of thick thighs, though, because I mean, don't get me wrong, she has nice legs, but like if you want to talk about like some thick thighs, like Meg the Stallion.
From the UwU to the Dragon Mountains. We can go at it here or at my place.
We actually were listening to, so she has like the Savage song. She made a like Savage Santa version. I don't even know, like it was, I'd never even heard of it. I just like asked Mrs. Magoots to Google to see if there were any like Christmas songs by Meg the Stallion, and she found Savage Santa, and it's actually really freaking, it's good and it's funny. Oh yes, Megan, she's a hot girl and strong knees. Yeah, no kidding. Could I get a pair of her knees, please? Like, I can't do that. Where is... Oh, you know what? I bet she's upstairs. She's upstairs. Another grisly scene incoming. Similar to the last one in terms of naughty and violence.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
So we're talking about legs? We are, Slapshot, we are. Who would you like to add to the list? We were also talking about celebrity man crushes earlier, too.
Not so sweet, but I shall see to you
because interestingly enough, we're all interested in women in chat, but we were... Oh, wait, hang on. To say this. But we had to talk about some men, too. Nathaniel Pastodi. Oh, I can't... What the... Why did he just put his sword away? All right, we're gonna light another body on fire in case my nephew Hunter's watching. There you go, Hunter, just for you, buddy. This guy's the leader of the Church of the Eternal Fire, and he's on fire. How ironic. Actually, I think that's the way he's gonna end up ending his life. It seems it's the most fitting way. Poker. Okay, we gotta talk to Sweet Nettie. She is, in fact, shirtless. My other wife. All right, hang on a second. I met this one 8 times. She knows who I am. Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you.
She's one of the younger workers at the brothel.
He asked if I'd did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled.
I'm in the best of both worlds, men and women.
Shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out.
If you don't have a crush on someone who is different from your sexuality norm, then you aren't comfortable with your sexuality. That's true. I agree with that.
In the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
I fully agree on that. My female celeb crush is Vanessa Hudgens. I haven't heard that name in a while. So she was in some Netflix movies, right, for Christmas recently? That's honestly, like, I couldn't even tell you what she did other than those Netflix Christmas movies after High School Musical. I couldn't even tell you. But my man crush is Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a good dude right there. Good dude. Trying to get out of here. I think I'm just... Oh, here we go. Okay. So, we found out, or at least it seems like, we killed Nathaniel Pastodi, which I was gonna do anyway, if I could. Because he's a wiener, all right? That's the best word I can think of to describe him nicely. Doesn't deserve a nice explanation, but he's a wiener. Hierarch Square. I guess we're gonna go back through. Yeah. Got a bit of a run through town here, so. Just because I think Jason Momoa and Jason Statham are hot as balls doesn't mean I want their balls. Quote of the day. We gotta get ready to head out, man. Have a good day. Hunter says bye, Uncle Nick. Bye, Hunter. Have Michelle Venmo you at some point, or I'll get you your money one way or another. See ya. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Take it easy. Be safe. Love you guys. We'll see ya. Talk to you soon, all right? She hasn't done much since High School Musical, as far as I know, but mostly sings and dances. Oh, okay. So kind of gotten maybe slightly away from the movie world. Is that right? Oh, I know where I'm going. Okay. Why is she over there? Huh. Okay. I know how to get there, actually. I know where I'm going for a change. I'm gonna go all the way up to St. Gregory's and then go across the fancy part of town where all the rich people live. And then basically it's interesting because then you end up heading into the bits where all the poor people live. It's like right next door to the rich neighborhood. Have you finished Cyberpunk? I haven't. Just taking a break on Wednesdays from it so I can play some of the Witcher. The Witcher's my favorite game, so I gotta fit some time in. And I actually haven't finished this playthrough been wanting to do. Gildorf, that's the name of it. So there's the Passiflora. That's the high class brothel. We were just at the working class brothel, if you will. Weird. Garrett was kind of running all over the place. So now we got to go down into the bits from. Is it over here? No, it's over here. Oh no! I was right the first time. It's over here. So yeah, you can see how nice and upscale this area is, and then they put the poor people like right next to it. It's just all sorts of messed up, you know? All sorts of messed up. You got your dirt streets and everything. She's like right over here. Oh, on the other side of the staircase. This. Another sermon? Is it the same one? Remember, dear people, that a fire once lit cannot be stopped, that it consumes everything in its path and only ceases to rage once all has been turned to ash. Men cannot flee this element, and if they bow before it, if they let it into their hearts, they too turn to ash. Search then your consciences and live in accordance with the church's dictates before the time for penance is past. What? Apparently I'm going the wrong way. I was going the right way the first time. She's over here. Why are... Oh, this is Vilmarius. Okay. I didn't realize the hospital was in the bits.
They say another corpse is turned up.
Slapshot, have you started playing Cyberpunk? Have you been playing Cyberpunk? Ooh, that doesn't look good. And if so, what do you think, my man? In here, right?
Well, well, a Witcher.
No? She's got her own private room. I mean, she is a big deal. I don't know. This room? Ah, walked right by it.
How's
better, right?
Yes.
Oh, she can speak.
Did you take care of
Quickly going back to my ISP issues, I think I said to you after numerous complaints, they gave me just under $14 off my next, which would have been my final bill.
Thank you.
And said they wouldn't charge the cut-off fee, as was their system that was broken, meaning my payment wasn't going through. Well, this month's bill came through and they hadn't taken the money off of it, so I was like a full $30 more than what it should have been. It was only 5 days before my ISP changed, so I just canceled the debit. Screw them. There you go. Are you going to get Elder Scrolls 6? Yes. Yes, I am. Absolutely. Whenever that may be.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon.
There you go.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor Von Gratz told me her wounds.
I got Cyberpunk for Christmas, actually, but I haven't started yet because I need to finish my second Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. After that, I'm going to start it, and I'm excited, honestly. Nice. Which platform are you playing
Now
on?
we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and
Yes, I'm super excited for it.
Got a nice
Are you going to
line
get GTA 6? I probably will in like 20 years when it comes out. Yeah, I probably will.
On stage and off.
Oh my gosh. Slapshot back in the guild. Slapshot is back. Thanks to Emma. Cheers, Slapshot. Also, I don't know if you heard this, Slapshot. You made, we might have made mention to you in the night before, 'twas the night before Christmas, guild style. Cheers to you and Emma. Thank you for that, Emma. Seriously, appreciate that. The lack of seal was bothering me. You know what's funny is when you dropped that sub bomb on Christmas Eve, there were some people who I haven't spoken to that got the subs. I haven't spoken to them in I don't know how long. Some of them had never even chatted before, I believe. They just had been viewing the stream. I wish there was a way you could like choose people that should go in the pool,
Sorry,
but I guess that
Geralt.
sort of
My throat's
ruins
still
the whole
dry.
thing, doesn't
Say
it?
no more.
So is that it?
Get well soon.
Yes, Geralt?
Found the murderer.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at Kate's. He was just about to cut into his next victim. Innkeeper wanted to keep me out. Important customer, he said.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong.
Whoa,
Deeply
cheers.
wrong. Thank you, Geralt.
You can use the actual
Without you,
cheers
this
emote
would
now,
never
too.
have ceased.
Can't believe Slapshot didn't get one of those subs Christmas Eve, dumb Twitch. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not upset, like, because the cool thing about the sub bombs is that they can sometimes bring people that have just sort of been lurking in chat, can sometimes bring them out of the woodworks, which is cool. Of course, you know, if you lurk, that's totally fine. Like, I don't have to have, I'm not going to complain if you lurk. It supports me either way. But I always like to chat with people too, so sometimes it brings them out of the woodworks. I think you can only choose who to gift when you're doing a single gift sub. Yeah, I think you're right, Shay. I think so. Honestly, I don't come on Twitch much, so I wouldn't really have noticed. I got the Twitter notification. I was going to check it out, but it slipped my mind. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I think, are you in the Discord? You might. I think you weren't. You might be in the Discord, but maybe you said you don't use Discord a whole lot. I also linked it in there, so. Did it bring anyone out? I don't know. I don't know. I don't I don't know, actually. Why is the university in Oxford closed? I actually know the answer to this already, but I'll ask anyway.
Oxenford closed.
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
What a nice guy, huh?
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital.
Basically, he forced them to grant him an honorary diploma and then closes the whole university so they can't take it away.
I ever was behind a lectern.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm in the Discord, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I thought I saw your name in there, but I can't remember either.
I told her it would.
I know it's not something you use super often.
By the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
All right, see ya.
Farewell.
Joachim von Gratz. Later.
If you were an ordinary man, I knows anything.
All right, Nathaniel Pastodi. Got a new character update on him. I thought there was a way to see those. In the end, von Gratz was eliminated as a suspect, but like Geralt, he had to admit defeat in his attempts to outwit the psychopathic murderer. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, so the honest truth is that Nathaniel was not actually the murderer. I must have done something different. Like Geralt, he had to admit defeat in his attempts to outwit the psychopathic murderer. Where's the other guy? Hubert. When it turned out Recht had been behind the murders from the very start. How did I not even have a choice to go after this guy? I'm confused. I don't know what I did wrong. Geralt could only curse his short-sightedness and stupidity. It was too late to repair his earlier mistakes. The crazed fanatic escaped justice and left to continue his sick moral crusade elsewhere. Yeah, I don't remember what I did. Let's take a look at that. So the quest line is called Carnal Sins. And it takes place in Novigrad. Okay. Okay, Geralt entered the room and found the Reverend Nathaniel, whom he had met earlier at the morgue inside. The situation was clear. Nathaniel was standing over Nettie with a white-hot poker in his hand, so Geralt meted out justice to this cruel and perverted man without batting an eye. Sadly, though, Nathaniel was guilty of many sins, serial killing not among them. Sometime after his death, Geralt happened across the body of another victim, one mutilated in an all-too-familiar way. This time, however, the murderer had learned from experience and wiped all possible clues to his identity. The Witcher thus could not catch him, and the death of countless innocents and my Priscilla's suffering went unavenged. Okay, so I remember what happened. So when I got into Crippled Kate's, I didn't give Nathaniel a chance to talk. I didn't talk to anybody, pretty much. I just started attacking him. I do wonder what the New Year's Eve celebrations will be like this year, seeing as London is also in Tier 4 lockdown, and usually every year they set off fireworks on the Thames. The Thames with a crowd of tens of thousands. Yeah, I think a lot of them are going virtual, aren't they? We're not doing Olgierd von Everett's quest yet. Jeez. High stakes. Oh, we could do a Gwent tournament. We could. Actually, I think I'm going to do this one. I'm almost to level 24, and it's really the only other Novigrad side quest in here. So we got to go to the docks. The Thames fireworks display... Excuse me. Tim's fireworks display is always amazing. I bet. I bet. I actually haven't been to a huge fireworks display. Like, I don't really ever. Even for like the 4th of July, which is obviously a big fireworks deal here in the United States. But I don't think I've really been to a big one before. Closest thing, I know I saw fireworks outside of Chicago one time, but it wasn't actually in Chicago. We did go downtown here in the city I live in, but the city is not a really big city, and it definitely wasn't tens of thousands of people there. I can tell you that. It was, you know, the city that I live in has about 1 million people. So it's a pretty small, it's a small city. A city, but a small one. If that makes sense. I don't go as tickets are always expensive. And I'm small, so I watch from home so I can see. We're heading out to the docks to meet with Hattori, who is currently a dumpling maker, but he's also a master swordsmith. Interestingly enough. Is this another sermon over here? It is, okay. I could go for some dumplings right now, same. Absolutely same. Some soup dumplings in particular, in my case, sound amazing right now. There's something cool I wanted to show you guys, but I might have to talk with Hattori.
Wouldn't know where my parrot is, would ya?
Hattori? I'm gonna have to come back. Okay, so it's this building right over here. Let me see if I can get there. It's around here and to the right. I think I can... Might be able to get in through here. Yeah, okay. So, earlier in the game... I just think this part's kind of cool. I actually should try it in photo mode too, shouldn't I? Photo mode might actually be even better. Alright, so we're in photo mode currently. Although it kind of makes the game look a little bit crappy. Yeah, look at this. Alright, so we're in photo mode, which means I can do like free camera. There's a part in the game where, I hope I'm not spoiling anything for anybody, but you can go to Manga's like place. It's just funny, like I killed Manga a long time ago, but his body is still here just floating in like midair. And also you can see, like you can hear the music changed when I came over here. I just think it's kind of cool. Like he never actually despawns from the game even after he's dead. So, I don't know, just a little Easter egg for you guys. Just a little Easter egg. So, but yeah, this was the witch hunters like headquarters. The building itself has despawned. That's what I found interesting. The building itself is gone, but a few things don't despawn. You get a couple items up here. You got a chair. You know, your little like tiny fire thing. And then you got Manga, who just never despawns. A couple of these explosive barrels. And then outside the building, everything is still intact, just the way you left it with Triss. So you got the fires raging. It's pretty interesting. Anyway, I just found that interesting. Thought it was cool. So I figured I'd show you guys. All right, let's wait until dusk. We're gonna take care of this. So this should unlock the Master Swordsmith, which is pretty cool.
God.
I hope I didn't glitch it though by meeting Hattori here earlier.
Reeks here. Time I went back to sea. No monsters, no for Grad. None.
Hopefully it's not glitched. It's possible it did get glitched, though. I came here after dark one time, or after dusk, and I didn't want to do it, so I just ran away. But Hattori was already here. So if this doesn't work, I'll fast travel out. Looks like it'll work. Cool.
I'm here.
Excellent. Shall we?
Yeah, I said give me a minute last time. Let's do it.
Lead the way.
Let's do it.
Come. The king of beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
Lunch is done and it's so good. I'm jealous. Wish I could give you all a plate. Me too. That sounds great. That sounds delicious. I'm trying to remember the last time I had a burger. Like one that wasn't just a
come alone, elf.
fast food burger, I guess.
Who's this?
Honestly, I don't even know the last time I had a fast food
Concerned
burger.
friend.
I've had chicken sandwiches usually.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of
Well,
iron
today is the
in
day,
exchange
Lutz.
for 50% of your profits.
It might be. I don't know. 50%? Are you out of your mind?
You're kidding, right? We'll give you 10.
Geralt, what are you...
Be quiet.
You're fucking with fire, Git. I don't have to haggle with you. Final offer, 40.
Nope, not doing it.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? Ugh, 35's as
This is
low
a
as
hint.
we'll
I'm your
go.
conscious. Order that burger. Too much.
25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. No deal.
Geralt, what are you...
Wait. All right. Certainly know how to negotiate, concerned friend.
Geralt knows what to do around here.
25 it is.
I did this
and
quest
a
when I was way
discount.
under leveled, and those dwarfs were killing my. Yeah, I know, right?
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Geralt is a master negotiator.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Prick Whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Yeah, these these dwarves will even be tough for me. A second. I need to put on some oil though. Where's my Hanged Man's Venom? There it is. And then need to repair this sword again. Yeah, these fights are even a little tough for me when I find somebody that's the same level or close, because I'm currently playing on Sword and Broken Bones difficulty. Sword and Broken Bones? Blood and Broken Bones, which is like the hard difficulty, but not the super hard. So yeah, it's tough. You get hit a few times and you're done for. That's the key, though. Just don't get hit.
Geralt, quickly!
Don't get hit. Wait, where are we going? Are we going in here? Oh, a second. I missed this. Gwent? No, I don't want my Gwent deck right now. Escape the ambush. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to go in here. No, I went... Did I go the wrong way? I wasn't supposed to go in here? No, I was. Okay, I'm just following Hattori.
Careful, there could be more in there.
Are there?
Follow me.
I think so. Made it out fine. Still doing well so far. Yeah, how do I say this without sounding like a cocky turd.
Right.
I'm kind of a big deal in this game. I'm pretty good at it.
Supplies. That's something we can count on.
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I?
Just watching last year's fireworks, and it's kind of sad knowing it won't be happening this year. There's a huge party on the river, and it's amazing. I would do another YouTube break, but it's 10 minutes long. Yeah, I might refund your points on that one, Emma. I'm gonna stay playing here. Can you give us any men?
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line.
Not cocky, good to be confident. Yeah, this game in particular, I will say I know what I'm doing. Cyberpunk, different story.
What now?
Different story.
Here we chat while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait.
Good luck.
Hattori, wait.
Am I supposed to chase him? No, I'm just going back to the dumpling shop. All right. It's gonna go back to the old dumpling shop.
Now you.
I received a whole 20 crowns. I'm gonna try not to spend it all in one place. Love the sound effects from some of the strumpets on the street. Too freaking funny. Oh yeah, I was like, I think I'm past it, and I was. It's right over here by the altar. Right behind the altar. Especially when you know you're good at it. They basically shoot fireworks off the boats on the river, off the London Eye, shoot lights everywhere, and blast UK artists. Nice.
Don't be silly.
Can't wait for The Witcher Season 2. Yeah.
No, never.
For sure. It's gonna be good.
Stay in here until Middenvan. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Man.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
What? Where am I supposed to find you?
This is delayed reaction.
There's
What?
a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted... not on the best
It's like a massive outdoor nightclub, and then they end it with everyone watching, crossing arms, and holding hands, singing along to I never know how to pronounce that. I know what you're talking about, though. Sign, which is a traditional New Year song. What's up, Nest? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Please don't leave me this way.
All right. He did say the golden sturgeon, right? Yeah, okay. So we just got to get turned around here. Go down the dock. I like the golden sturgeon. It's a good hangout. A lot of atmosphere in that place. And it's right across the river from Crippled Kate's. So easy access once you're done drinking to go to the brothel. Can't beat that location. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How are things? Say it like old Lang Zine. Zine? Like mine, but Zine? Okay, gotcha. Alright. Sucrus, I think is he downstairs? Looking for a giant man. Would the bartender know anything about this?
What'll it be?
Nope. Could play some cards, and we might, but Not right this second. Unless he's outside. No, I don't think so. I think he's inside. Probably downstairs.
Skelliger's got a new king. What of it? Not a man in the Isles can be.
Is this him right here? He looks. No. I was gonna say that dude doesn't look that big. Kind of a little bit on the scrawny side. Oh, he's not actually in the sturgeon. He's outside. Oh, okay, I was right the first time.
Hey, righty.
Gosh dang it, Sucrus. Supposed to be drinking.
No discounts, no credit.
You look familiar.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Here he is.
Guess I should interject.
Like Newcastle upon Tyne? So do you guys do, gosh dang it. Old Lang Syne.
Had a conversation.
On New Year's Eve too. It's a Scottish thing, so that would surprise me. No. We don't. We say Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, I have to fight him? We just say Happy New Year, and then usually you get like a kiss. That's pretty much it. Oh, and everybody counts down, you know. 10, 9, 8. Last year, Mrs. Magoots and I went bowling. And she got a video of me. I think she still has it. But I rolled a bowling ball just as it was like with 2 seconds left before New Year's, and got a strike. So it counted down to 0, and I turned around and was like, Happy New Year! And that was me thinking like, 2020 is gonna be awesome. What a freaking tease. 2.5 minutes, give me this one for free. All right, maybe. I don't want to get in the habit of making this a YouTube channel, that's all. Got a job for you?
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
The bowling court open that late? Bowling court?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
I should call it the bowling court rather than the bowling alley. No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
I have to do it. I don't have a choice. Otherwise, we'll just end the dialogue.
Damn it.
Just feeling emotional that it won't be happening this year.
Well,
yeah, I gotcha.
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to
Nice.
do?
Nay, but it's fair.
All right, gonna go destroy some mead. Sent on a wild goose chase here. But Shay, it was a special event. So normally the bowling alley is not open that late. Actually, well, it depends. Sometimes they are open that late. Just depends, because some of them they kind of have like bar hours. Not all of them, but some of them do. Convince the Skellige merchant to pay his debts to Sucrus or destroy his goods. I'm just gonna straight up start destroying his goods. All these Orson henchmen are terrible. They're kind of cool at first, early in the game, but then later on you end up getting just way too powerful for them, so they just are a nuisance. Come out of nowhere. All right. There you are, friendo. Is this your stuff? Am I on the right boat? Yeah, I am. Destroy his goods. Take some raspberry juice with raspberries. I have no idea what they have planned instead. Why can't I pull out a sword? There you go.
Show me what you got.
Now, hang on a second. That didn't work out. That did not work out as planned. You plan to do anything for New Year's Eve this year? We are not. This is the first year. I've always wanted to just stay home because I'm boring. And seemingly every year, although, like I said, last year was cool because it was just Mrs. Magoots and I. We didn't go to any party or anything, you know, wasn't, I don't know, it was like, I really enjoy bowling, something I'm good at, but I don't do very often anymore. So we were able to go and do that. It was cool. It was casino bowling too, so I actually, like, when you bowl a strike, a roulette wheel rolls, and then if you get a match, you win some money. So I think it was 20 bucks or something like that to do that for the evening, and I made like 26 bucks. So I actually got paid to bowl for like 3 hours, something like that. It was pretty cool.
Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
So that was cool. But normally, you know, people ask, oh, you want to come over and, you know, do this thing? And I'm sort of like, not really, but yeah, I guess we will.
Got a problem with sucrose?
So, yeah, doing nothing this year, and it's going to be fantastic.
Mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know.
No time for this. Palm trees grow on Skellige.
I don't have time for this. So long.
Okay, so I guess I don't have a choice because I can't do the, I don't have the delusion that's required ability. How is this happening right now? I am somehow standing through the floor. Probably couldn't make it do that again. I couldn't make him do it again if I tried, probably. No, weird glitch. I'm the same. I'd rather stay inside, yeah. You know, I mean, and we stayed inside for most all of it. But it's just one of those things where, like, I don't party, so, like, I don't really see the point. Okay. There we go. Come on. I was afraid I was going to kill him, and I think I probably, I don't know, maybe it'll... There we go, okay. So it doesn't actually kill him. Good. I was worried I was starting, like, I don't know, I was starting I was gonna kill him and then Sucrose would be mad at me. OMG, my new ISP.
Run!
Did I do what I needed to do? Tell Sucrose you solved his problem. Okay. I actually didn't destroy all of his stock, though. I'm gonna do what I set out to do. If it'll let me. I'm a thorough Witcher, all right? I'm not gonna stand for this job half-done crap. I'm gonna fully destroy these barrels because that's what I set out to do. Here we go. All right. Although there's another, looks like maybe these barrels are his too. New ISP has messed up my lights. I may have to take them out and put them in again, but I can't reach. Wait, the lights? I stood on cat cans last time and have pouches now? Wait, what do you mean they messed up your lights? Or girl became a dwarf. Even before, that's true, like, maybe he was a dwarf there for a second. Even before Corona, I never went to parties. I just stayed inside and played games. Yes. Okay, so let me tell you guys a story, all right? I think this was around the time... Oh, pulled out the wrong sword. This should give you an idea of the type of person I was in college, all right? So there was a party that I went to. It was near... it was one of my good friends that was on the track team was hosting, and it was really near to the house I was renting. So I went to it, and it was good. Had a good time. Had some laughs with some of my friends. I was back home playing Grand Theft Auto 5 because it was brand new at the time. I was back home playing Grand Theft Auto 5 by like 11:30. That's the type of person I was in college. So, now you know. Sucrose in the alley? Kinda seems like he is. Just gonna freaking kill these guys and be done with it. Stupid level 9s, they're just a nuisance. They don't pose any real threat. They're just buttholes.
Just so we're clear, when you lose, you can't claim you don't got the coin to...
Love the strumpets. I guess he's actually in the sturgeon now. Yeah, maybe? Sucrus? In here? No. Smart lights? Oh, I gotcha. It's like, what? How'd they mess them up? Because they aren't connected to the network anymore? I don't party anymore, but I have my traditions. My New Year's Eve is to get drunk at my mom's and watch the London party on TV. There you go. I know that there are, at least here, they've been advertising a decent number of virtual New Year's Eve parties, so they're still doing something. I don't know where the heck this dude is.
Looking for something.
It says he's right. He's directly to my right, but is he on the roof? He's not in the alleyway. Also freaking dark. Second. Is this thing glitched? Hang on. Hang on. Is this glitched? Is he on the roof? Just got to do a quick check here. Quick roof check. I don't know where this dude is. He's not where I left him. You know? Also, can we admire how freaking gorgeous this game is? This game came out 5 years ago. 5.5 years ago now. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And if I wanted, I could go all the way there to Temple Isle with photo mode, and you'd see all the detail. Do you guys want me to do that? You want me to fly this camera to Temple Isle over there, that big building? Because I'll do it. I'll freaking do it if you want me to. But if you don't want me to, I won't. Disconnected from my old Wi-Fi. So now I'm trying to connect them to my new ones, and when it connects, it just keeps asking me to connect. I gotcha. Let's go. All right, here we go. I can fly fast, so this won't even take that long. I'm just continually impressed by this game because, like I said, it came out over 5.5 years ago, and just the level of detail is absurd. Look at this. Let's go into it. I've actually never been in here before. Oh, okay. It's a solid object. We can't go inside. But look at this. They put freaking flames on the seal or the wall up here. Like you would never see this normally. You're not going to be able to see that from down on the ground because look how far down the ground is. You know what I'm saying? The detail of the lights already. Yeah, look at this. You got the flames up here. It's just absurd. And normally that pyre is on fire, but it's probably because Geralt's not actually close is the reason why it's not lit. Yeah, it sort of serves as like a lighthouse. All right. Go down here. You guys might recognize this from my intro video. I recorded all that on my own. That's the thing about creating intro videos. Trying not to use anybody else's property, so I had to create my own. Yeah. So that's what we do right there. Yeah, pretty sweet. With photo mode, you can go like anywhere in this game. If you don't have photo mode like available, if you don't have like the GeForce Experience installed, I recommend it. I actually only learned about photo mode like free camera pretty recently. So instead, I mean, you'll see this. I have a mod called Absolute Camera. So I can move the camera like anywhere I want, you know, relative to Geralt. So you can see I'm moving it, obviously, like this. So this one I can do in real time because you can see I can move like as Geralt. This allows me to play Geralt first person if I want. You can see this, like I'm pretty much first person. I'd have to like tweak the camera a little bit. You can see I can essentially play the game first person. Otherwise, photo mode pauses it. A lot of really cool mods out here for this game. But I don't play with very many because the game is a masterpiece straight out of the box. So. One light finally connected, 3 to go. It looks good. It's so nice. It is, absolutely. I think that's how people make these insane clips with a camera placement. For example, CS:GO clips. Yeah, a lot of them have like camera mods.
You that madman wanted to sail to Skellige?
Well, let me turn on the mini map because I think something might be broken here. We're gonna see where it tells me to go. It is telling me to go inside.
Oh.
Maybe I just didn't look in there thoroughly enough. And he is downstairs? Really? Yeah, it's showing him downstairs.
My sister won't believe this.
Oh, he's sitting down. I actually don't know if he was here before or not, honestly.
Greetings.
Aye, Garrett. How you doing?
Got rid of the mead. Smashed every last barrel.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once.
Ooh, he didn't tell me that.
Working for him.
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Great. We're super close to unlocking our master swordsmith, which I still don't even know if I need right now, but good to have on hand. I also have some swords that I can sell, so should be able to sell those like immediately. All right, turn that off. As I said before, I don't love the mini map because it just takes up valuable real estate. I wish I could somehow like change my mini map in Cyberpunk. I'd honestly rather wander around aimlessly. But the regular like full-size map is really good, so like I don't have any problem with using that. I mean, Garrett would have to check a map if he didn't know where to go anyway, right?
Great, but so cool.
God, the Reaper's come for me.
Sorry. Sorry. Here you are, sir. Got some bodyguards.
I've yet to thank you for your help with Tin Boy. I'd never dreamt I could get away with paying so little. I have something for you.
Thanks. How are things with Sukrus?
All is in order. I can pay him now.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack
What?
certain
Do I have to
crafting
get you these things too?
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel.
I honestly thought we were done.
If you...
Didn't remember this.
No. You'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
Yep, I'm doing it.
What are you getting me into?
I'm doing it.
Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sukrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
All right. It was back at the docks, right? That's what he said. Oh, I have to take Sukrus. Do I have to? Do this myself.
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job.
Would you
for us.
consider stealing from a thief a crime?
Wants us to
Talking in real life or this Geralt? Which one? I would say for myself personally, I mean, stealing is stealing, you know?
I know where Van Horn
Depends on what you do with it. I suppose if you steal and give it back to the person who it was stolen from, I don't consider that a crime.
Fine.
Both?
When?
The way that this Geralt is playing, he's sort of more of the gray area type of Geralt, where he doesn't get involved if he doesn't have to. So in this particular case, the only way I could finish the storyline was to agree. Oh, this warehouse? Not the warehouse oh, no, okay. But it's by Crippled Kate's. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, you know, like, that's kind of the way I look at it. If you were to give it back to the person who it was stolen from, then yes. Otherwise, I mean, if you're stealing and keeping something that was stolen, then, I mean, I don't really see how that makes you any better than the thief itself, you know?
Won't find any better.
But yeah, this Geralt is playing in the sort of the, like I said, the neutral Witcher role, which I've never really played. I've generally been the good guy. So he's just sort of straight to the point. In this particular case, he wouldn't really have a problem with stealing, but he also wouldn't want to get involved. Still here just fixing my lights? Sounds good, sounds good. For example, your bike gets stolen and you steal it back from a thief. Is it considered stealing? No. I don't consider that stealing. If it was yours to begin with and it was stolen from you, then no.
All right.
But say it was, somebody stole your bike, Shay, and then I stole it and I kept it, then yeah, that's stealing.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk.
Mark them with chalk.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse.
Just leave the warehouse. Is this the warehouse? Is this not the warehouse I was at with Triss? Okay, it's not. It's further down the street.
It's a material world.
It's a material world? The strumpets are the best. Good point. Yeah, that's the way I see it, at least. Oh.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, plowing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
Nice.
A Witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
He's right.
Trade hates with troll. A friend of Yarpen Zigrin's a friend of mine.
Yarpen Zigrin.
Or I'll lose my temper. Now!
I don't think that I don't remember him being in this game. Oh, that's amazing. Geralt's sense of humor is just so good. I think Yarpen Zigrin's only in 2, but I can't remember for sure. Yarpen sends his regards. Me? Just passing by.
Just happened to be passing by.
Don't play me for a fool, Witcher. Yarpen holds you in high regard. Don't ruin it.
But
come back when you're prepared to be honest.
Do I have to be honest, though? That's the thing. I can't remember. Is there another way into this warehouse? Get into Ernst Van Horn's warehouse. I feel like there's another way in. Should we use our tool to cheat a little bit? Or maybe I can just go in here? Can't go in there. Can use photo mode, see what happens. I don't believe that. I think this is probably just a house. Maybe? Oop, yep, that's locked. That's another thing I really like about The Witcher. So many different houses you can go into. It's just such a massive world. Like, they didn't have to make it to where you could go in random people's houses, but they did, you know? They just did. Okay, locked. So try to get on the roof. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Snooping in someone's house? Aye, yeah. You know. Not so much snooping as I just mean like being able to
You're waiting a letter from your lover.
Like, just how much intricacy is in the game. That's all I really mean to talk about.
Either way.
Not the fact that you can go peep on people in their houses.
What's the hurry, my prince?
Just curious. You like weather's been good,
She's standing in the middle of this barrel here.
Easy.
Meow.
nearer and nearer our water.
She's sliding all over the place. Oh, they're so good. All right.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
Just gonna tell him I gotta get inside. Why is she meowing? Because it's supposed to be sexy, I think.
Have what lied tell Cleaver?
Totally. Totes my goats.
Excellent work in Vergen, Master Witcher. And the passwords? The lion sleeps tonight.
Alright, we're looking for something that smells like a smelly smell that smells smelly.
Does stink of ammonia.
Sexy? Maybe she's a furry. Could be. Could be. She's just trying to be enticing is all, you know? Be a bit odd if you're on the street meowing to sexy witchers, right?
That'd be it.
Although I gotta ask you, are there multiple sexy witchers, or is there just one? Like Lambert, Eskel, Vesemir, Letho? What do we think about those boys?
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Nobody calls me goat effer.
Geralt, it's the bloke Atari told us about.
Vesemir, isn't he the older one? Yes. Yes. He's the one who trained Geralt.
Why are you here? With the sorcerer? Oh, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That plowing non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
No, you won't.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Yeah, we're gonna dance. I'm not gonna say no to a scrap. Kidding? You kidding? The only thing about lighting them on fire, it's not that good because when you have squad mates, because for whatever reason when they attack, the fire goes out, and they don't wait around to let them burn. Ernst Van Horn. I didn't kill him. Somebody else did. Sucrus did. I can't remember what the other witches look like, but Geralt is #1 for now. Yeah, I feel like the only other witcher that... I don't know. Geralt's got to be #1 by a lot. Lambert and Eskel are not particularly good looking. And Letho is like, Letho's the giant one.
But what'll we do with Van Horn?
Massive arms, but he's got burns all over his arms and boils and stuff. He's
Maybe we'll
bald.
try a new venture, but first we have to move these crates to Hattori.
Got a real deep voice though.
I had to pay him a visit too.
We need to take out the hallway light, but can't find anything to stand on. That's the worst. We have the same thing actually. We don't have a little step ladder. We need one. Am I finally going back to the dumpling shop? Talk to Hattori about the sword he promised you. All right, will do. Although there's a quest on the other side of the sturgeon. Well, actually on the other side of the warehouse. What would this be? Somewhere around here? Maybe I have to wait till daytime though. Let's see.
Greyhair, come here.
Ah. Bandit.
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well? We're willing to pay.
Sure.
Why not?
I take
Short
money.
delay won't hurt.
Lead the way,
I take money for sure.
Quick as you can, though. Poor lad needs help.
Need some kind of lead first. Any clues?
Yeah, he ran. Toward the port. Came out of the sewers.
Sewers? Should be an easy scent to follow.
You can tell his, like, skeptical face there. Novigrad closed city too? We'll do this one since it's close. Not a chance these dudes are telling the truth. Not even a little bit. EKA or Eka? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. How long will I be streaming? Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. Secondly, let's see, probably no longer than another 45 minutes, my friend. But appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for checking us out today.
Blueprints. Traces of sewer slime.
Are you a Witcher fan yourself? Me personally, this is my favorite game. I'm glad to be playing it on this very fine Wednesday.
Blood. Fresh.
Where are we going from here, sketchy bandits? Where are we headed? Should be another trail opening up somewhere, I think. Oh, over here. Traveler?
Whoa, don't touch me.
He doesn't have anything to say. Nothing to say.
Take pity, sir. I've a sick child. Even more misery besides.
What are you bothering him, you grub? Can't you see he's busy?
Doesn't look like I'm supposed to go down this way.
Beware, freak.
Oh, shut up, turds. Here we go. Back on the scent. Should we be going down this way? Is the direction it was headed? Nope. Huh. This trail's a little bit tough to stay on, actually. Can't remember if I've done this before or not. I feel like I would have.
So fucked up once. Blood came out.
Examine? Can I examine it? No? This direction? Yes, here we go. Here we go.
Gotcha, Olsen. That was 5 stone with the purest fist tech you put to the torch. Do you know what it was worth?
All right, Witchman. Take your coin, bugger off.
Will do, will do.
Do what you will.
Need no convincing there.
As I said, this Geralt's a little bit more of the stay out of it type. In it for the money. Not necessarily a bad person, but not exactly a knight in shining armor either. All right, let's go back to Hattori's mission here. I think I'm actually close. Not really. Okay. I didn't realize where I was headed. All right. I'm near.
One drink, all I had.
Got stuck in Witcher senses mode. That'll happen from time to time.
And it's raining again.
All right. I actually always pathetic bandits. Just leave me alone. Not worth my time. Ugh.
As long as the damp don't make me sick.
Just not worth it. Where exactly did I come out of here? Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. We're doing well on direction here.
Cost you double. As long as the damp don't make me sick.
But since this level, the current level I'm at is actually, I don't even know that I am Oh, I just turned level 24. So I'm at the same level as the quest. So this sword might be of use to me.
Cost you double in the round.
Unlocked master blacksmith services.
Looks like rain.
Isn't it right over here? Oh. A little turned around. Damn, my old gaming chair that I bought for dirt cheap years ago, which is now Mystique's scratching post, can apparently take my full weight standing on it. 260. Nice. There you go. Well-built chair. Well built. I just little alleyway. Yeah. I knew I was close. I just totally didn't go far enough. Hattori, my friend. I will take a dumpling too.
Greetings,
if at all possible.
Geralt,
Dumpling and a sword.
Return safe and sound.
I do. You doing
It's
all
the
right?
biggest I've been since my massive breakdown
Never
2 years ago, working on losing
Once
at least a
Van
little.
Horn had finally left, Cleaver
Fair
lost
enough.
interest in swordsmiths.
And New Year's is always a
I
good
can
time to,
forge
you know.
swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
New Year's is always a good time to work on that sort of
No
thing.
notion how glad I am.
I comfort eat, yeah.
No need
Hey,
to
you know
seek
what?
this anymore, and
It's easy to
devote
do.
myself to what I truly
Really easy
love.
to do.
I thank you, Witcher.
Can you work in peace now?
So
Some
now can you
GD
craft me
peace and
something
quiet.
Extraordinary.
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your
Oh
new
man, in a
sword.
couple days I'll be level 25 and your sword's gonna be worthless.
Greetings, Ibier.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Nice view. What can
Listen,
he craft
would
me?
you craft something for me?
Question is, I don't know if I have any actual master schematics. I don't know that I do. The superior needs a journeyman. Oh, here's a master crafted, but really the blacksmith level is amateur, so yeah, I don't think I need a master craft, like a master crafter just yet. I don't think so. I got a superior, again, also a journeyman blacksmith. Oh, well. What about the feline? I have the enhanced swords. Is there a feline superior? Nope, I don't have that yet. At least I won't have to do that again. Smart lights are great until you have to reset them. Yeah, sounds like it. Sounds like it. Let's do some repairs. Gonna repair everything I've equipped, and then I need to sell some crap. Wait, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's sell some stuff. Got some stuff to sell. Oh, I actually don't have the enhanced feline stuff. Okay, I might have to do that. But first, it's only got 2,100. We're probably gonna take it all. Been hanging on to some swords that I just don't need anymore. Yeah, all right. There goes all of his stuff. Craft. Did I can make the enhanced silver sword. Oh, no, I can't. Hey, what's up, Toast? How you doing, my friend? How's life treating you on this Witcher Wednesday? Only thing I gotta do next is get a new Alexa after my cat slam dunked her into their water bowl. Yep. Those mischievous little buggers. Am I right? Meteorite silver ingot? Can I make one of those? Meteorite silver ingot. Meteorite, I sure as heck can. For only 43, I think I will. All right, let's do that. And then we're gonna make our enhanced feline silver sword. And then what I can do after I've made these, what am I missing here? Dark steel ingots, I think I can make those too. Dark steel, oh yeah. Did I need 2? I think it was 2. Yep. Now he's got enough money that I can sell some more stuff to him. So basically I get these swords for free. That's what I like to do. The Emmentaler. Actually a pretty cool looking sword, but not that good. One more sword. 390. Oh, look at that. He's got one freaking crown left. That's it. That's it. How's it going? It's going pretty well, Toast. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. It's always a good day when you can play some of The Witcher. That's just my opinion. I found a new place for the water bowl, so the new Alexa will be safe, but the Gen 4 got released, so it's like 60 pounds, which is 80 bucks, and I'm kind of broke over Christmas. Yeah, that's kind of a lot, isn't it? It's a pretty expensive Alexa. What do we have down here? Well-preserved notes by the Hieronymus on the Witcher gear. I feel like I already have this, but I'm going to be getting this stuff for free anyway, so why not? Why the heck not? Well, I didn't even realize I had these trash blades in my inventory. What am I doing with these? Okay, 122. Crossbows are not worth anything. Wow. If you're looking to make some money, watching your Witcher stream is like a tutorial for my noob gameplays. Still haven't beat the golem. Well, here's another tip for you. If you have stuff in your inventory like these, if you're hanging on to these, I say use them or sell them. Don't do what I'm doing. I don't have a need for money right now, so like I'm not too worried about it. But if you find yourself short on money, these are the best way to get money, because as you can see, they're worth a lot. I've got 15 of these lesser runestones. They're worth 960 if I sell them all, and they barely weigh anything. So cost effectiveness, like in terms of how much weight you're walking around with versus how much it's worth, very high. But like I said, I don't really need the money. I'm just doing it because I'm selling these things so I have some extra weight to carry more crap. That's what I do. I sell stuff so I can carry more crap. My sword ready? I just talked to you 5 minutes ago. It should be ready by now.
Yet? Not quite. Come back later.
All right, whatever.
So long.
I could get a Gen 3 for like half the price, but isn't in stock, and I'm not sure if it's coming back in stock because of the new one. eBay, maybe? If you'd be cool with buying a used one. Maybe somebody upgrading from Gen 3 to Gen 4 would be selling a Gen 3 one for cheap. Just a thought. Thanks, I'm low on money in The Witcher, so this can come in handy. Sure, yeah, for sure. I learned that at some point. I was like, dang, these things are worth a lot, and you can carry like a ton of them. So if you find yourself short on carry weight, like I can only carry 160 right now. If you find yourself short on that, you can always just like drop swords and stuff. And honestly, armor is going to be the worst bang for your buck. Or saddles. They don't sell for very much, but they weigh a lot. So if you're carrying around a ton of those runestones, then you're good to go. Beast of Honorton? Maybe I do that. Lord of the Wood? Where's this at? Novigrad? Oxenfurt Drunk. Lord of the Wood. We're gonna do a contract. That might be all we have time for. What's this? Missing any feline? Cat school upgrade? Okay, but that's not till level 34. Novigrad level 29. I actually can't even do that one right now. It's sort of blocked, I believe. But I hate eBay. Wait, why? Plus new updates will be optimized for Gen 4. I mean, that's true, but if it's between no Alexa and a Gen 3 Alexa from eBay, like, is it really that bad? It's also ugly. It's a round ball with a flat bottom. I prefer the puck style of the Gen 3 one. eBay here is like a massive ripoff. I mean, you can definitely get ripped off anywhere on eBay. You just gotta read your reviews, like feedback on sellers. I'm gonna do the Oxenfurt Drunk. I'm not quite level 26, but this one sounds interesting. And Oxenfurt is maybe my second favorite city in the game. I don't know, it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough because Care Trolled is pretty great, although it's not truly a city. Novigrad is my favorite city, though. It's pretty awesome. But honestly, Novigrad might be my favorite city in any video game, period. Like, at any video game in any point in time. I just prefer Amazon. Oh wait, half the stuff that gets delivered is broken, then they blame it on you, and it's a nightmare to get the money back. Yeah, I've never had that issue. I never have. I've actually had, let me tell you a story. So I was selling some games on Amazon. And I had a copy of Left 4 Dead. And I had pictures of them, like, when I listed them. This person that I sold it to, after it had arrived, they claimed that the disc was all scratched up and the game was all just like the case was all destroyed, and I was like, no, it wasn't. It was in good condition when I sent it to you. Wait, which okay, this guy here. So they requested, like, they left, I don't know if they left negative feedback for me or what, but what had obviously happened is they had a destroyed copy of Left 4 Dead, and they basically swapped it out. So they returned it. I don't know if they returned it to me or what, but they wanted to basically get my copy for free, so I had to pay them back. eBay covered that cost. They paid me. I didn't actually, like, eBay was the one that took the hit. So I didn't even lose a dime from that.
Here to talk about
person trying to be a doucher.
Contract?
So.
Ah, yes. Put my mark to something.
This was a while ago. This was when I was still in college, so it was probably 7 years ago or so. Left 4 Dead was much newer than it was, than it is now.
Isn't that something you should look into?
Perhaps,
yeah, it was evil for sure.
We've a ploughing war to win. Haven't got the time to clean gutters.
I don't mind getting a new one. Just means I gotta wait, which means everything in my flat is now controlled on my phone, so I have to physically go into the app instead of just asking Alexa. Yeah. The thing about eBay is, too, you can find some even better deals than you can on Amazon, because a lot of things are free shipping anyway, with priority,
not be disappointed.
at least here.
Army's no band of scruffs.
And I mean, you don't need a membership for eBay. I don't know. Obviously I like eBay. I've done a lot of transactions on there, so I've been doing okay as far as, like, not getting too screwed over. We didn't like that.
Guildsmen ought to be decently rewarded, but there you've gone too far. I don't have that.
Amazon's just as bad, but I always buy from places that are fulfilled by Amazon as it's easier to get your money back. That's true. I won't buy unless it's fulfilled by Amazon. Fair enough. Yeah, the thing is like, if somebody with no feedback rating ever tries to buy something from me on eBay, I generally will send them a message and be like, hey, you need to respond to me, because I got to know that you're legit, and they will. And if they don't, I don't sell it.
Very well.
I got 30 extra crowns for all that negotiation. It's super evil, Shay. I was freaking upset. I was upset.
Take the job.
Like I said, it turned out okay, though. I talked with a eBay customer service representative who was like, don't worry about it. You definitely want a refund so that there's not any sort of case opened against you. But we will refund you the amount that you have to refund to that person.
I see the wounds.
So,
might be
I didn't lose a single cent. But other than that, everything I've bought on eBay has been good. Again, as long as you search the seller's feedback history and make sure that they're selling legit things, because people will leave negative feedback if they aren't.
Any witnesses to these?
And I don't buy from anybody that's got 0 feedback score.
Woman survived an attack.
I'll do it.
They say she's not been sober since.
Tried to buy an iPad, half the keyboard didn't work on arrival, and the guy was insistent that it worked when it was shipped. I couldn't afford to return it as I had to pay for shipping. Finally convinced him to cover shipping, but I forgot to pack the charger, and I couldn't afford to post that back then, so I lose the money I paid for the iPad. Oh, on eBay? Or is this on Amazon before doing the fulfilled by Amazon stuff? Everyone back on... Oh, okay, that's... Okay. Everyone back on eBay since, as eBay said they couldn't help, as I couldn't send the charger back. Interesting. Yeah, I've had good luck with eBay's customer service, for sure. Alright, the witness is in the tavern. The medic is... Okay, I know where the clinic is. But yeah, if you ever have any issues with eBay, get in touch with customer service as quickly as possible. If you try to... Like, I think in this case, you'd probably sent some of it back. Like, you'd sent part of your order back, and they were probably like, we don't know what to do now. So, here's the clinic. Can I not talk? Are they not at this clinic? Oh, they're not. Okay. A bit more over here. Oh, the medic wasn't at the clinic yet.
I'd like to see the monster's victims.
Oh, yes. I've not had them burned yet. Must get to that.
Don't burn them yet.
You've done autopsies yet? Intend to?
I just make sure to get it from Amazon as it's fulfilled by Amazon, because at least that way Amazon can sort out any issues. If it's sold and dispatched by the third-party seller, then I don't trust it. I can't remember the last time I've done a third-party seller thing on Amazon.
You didn't sniff around.
Gonna make me come back with a written order?
The other thing too about third-party sellers is a lot of times, I mean, it's kind of a wasteland. Sometimes you don't even get tracking for that stuff.
Look all you want.
Oh. All right. Let's examine this one.
He was drunk. Someone dragged him over the cobblestones. Fang marks on his
We
neck.
got a vampire on our hands,
sucked his
friends.
blood.
We got a vampire.
Vampire bites and the strong stench of alcohol, just like the other one.
All right.
Greetings, master.
Is that it? Just need to talk to the witness, which is at the tavern. Oxenford's such a cool city. It's so tiny, but it's cool. The style, the music. I enjoy it greatly.
Mark.
Looking for the student?
Yes.
Who was I looking for? The witness. A witness. Are you a witness? I need a witness.
Know what they say about you lot? If you seek justice,
Probably not back here. This tavern's really small. Redanian. Is it a lady? Lady witness? Yeah, here we go. I had saved up so much money for that just to lose it. I was so upset. Yeah, that is definitely frustrating. And I'm not here to tell you that it's perfectly safe.
For a victim of the beast.
It's one of those things where if you're super careful, I'll put it this way, I don't feel at risk when I use eBay at this point.
How you were attacked.
Because I've kind of learned what to look out for.
To get through it.
Take some coin? Oh man, I freaking hate giving away money for free.
See, I'd rather you stayed sober while we talked. Bought yourself that bottle later.
Have it your way. I was leaving the inn that night.
This looks like the same lady that Dandelion tricked into thinking he got
I'm
stabbed
sure
by
I
me.
wasn't hallucinating.
It's like the same lady.
An alley called my name. It was dark.
She doesn't recognize me because I don't have a bandit's kerchief on
He
my
wasn't no
chin.
human. Of that I'm certain.
What makes you so sure?
I just know. This thing grabbed the hem of my skirt, but I broke free and ran.
That it? You didn't see much.
Don't believe me either, do you? Fuck you! Fuck you all!
Long live the king.
Oh, you don't believe me. Oh. He didn't even say that he didn't believe you, lady. Chill. Just chill. Is it down by the dock? Oh no, it's right behind this. Really? In the street over here? Really now? It's right here, right? Giving away money for free? That's, yeah. Like, they didn't really tell me that much information, and I had to pay them for it. It's giving away money for free. What the heck's going on in here? Oh my gosh. Shay, me giving away money for free. Shay, you're too kind. Cheers to you, Shay. Thank you so much for those 100 gold coins, gems, and doubloons that you just tossed down on the table for us. At least these games get one thing right about the UK, how much we swear. Is that right? Is this supposed to represent the UK, though? That's my question to you, Emma. Cheers. Wasn't it here? I thought, am I not here? Oh, here it is. Okay. There's the scrap of skirt she was talking about. Oh, never mind. It's a bracelet.
Silver under
That
the
is a
gilding.
giant
Too
freaking
big
bracelet,
for a
though.
woman's wrist. Attacker lost it most likely.
It's a giant?
Fondness for jewelry, wounds on the victim's bodies.
Well, they're all
Everything
UK
suggests
accents,
a
but it's not
Gallican.
like modern day.
Except this vampire likes the blood of drunkards. That's the way to lure it out.
All right, Geralt, it's time to get hammered, my friend. Hammered.
Totally. Totes my goats.
Talk to the innkeep and get drunk in order to bait the catacan. Oh, he already knows it's a catacan. This guy's good. This guy's good. It's almost like he should be a famous witcher. You know?
Mark of a dangerous guild you wear.
All right, you guys ready? Drunk Geralt is like the best Geralt in the game.
Oh, I remember you. What'll it be?
Need a drink, or 2 or 10.
Drunk off my ass, and it's got to be on cheap wine.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
Neither, just part of the job.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
YouTube break again. Oh my gosh. Do you know how to play Gwent? I do. I do. Are you struggling with Gwent? All right, but Emma, it's 60 seconds. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. This is the UK. All right. All right, we'll watch it. All right, but you, just so you know, you're leaving my drunk Geraltness hanging, all right?
Guess what? I've only just been peddling. I'm with an old swan now from town. Look what's on my head. A f***ing beard. Liver peddler pool. Get on this. Bet one of your boys can't get a beard on the Andes.
Not that. What's his name? What's his name? George.
Bird joins man for a night out.
Hey, look, I'm going to the circus. What's this now?
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
I'm going in the corner, you're getting stuck. Hey, look at that on me head. Look on me head.
And they're just going around. Look at that on me head.
Look at that on me head. It's my dad, isn't it? You don't play it on me head.
Wow. I'll be honest though. I have no idea how to play Gwent. Okay. Shay, let me see if I can do a tutorial for you. Let me see if I can do a tutorial. Gwent is, I love Gwent actually.
I'll be back.
This is in Liverpool. If someone did something good in this time, they would say Poggers. Really? It's the city where the Beatles are from. I'll be honest though, Emma, I didn't understand about half of what he said. I did not understand about half of what that dude said at all. All right, Shay, we'll see if we can do a tutorial on Gwent for you. So we're gonna play Gwent. It seems like this is a quest that we're doing here.
Why not? But you know my rules.
Oh, I could not beat this dude earlier. I'm probably gonna lose. But I'll give you, I'm most likely gonna lose because my deck is not that great. But I'll at least teach you how to do it. So what I like to do, you have to have 22 unit cards. I like to have 22 exactly. See, if I remove one of my unit cards right here, I'll remove Vesemir. You see, I can't even play this deck. So you have to have 22, all right? You might already know that. I'm just doing as basic as possible. But I never like to have more than that. The reason being, you can find 22 good cards, but if you start adding more than that, you're most likely gonna have some weak cards in your deck that you're never gonna use anyway. The other thing too is I don't load up on special cards because again, some of those like the weather cards especially, you end up not using and they're just kind of worthless. So I have as many hero cards as I can get. In this particular case, I've got my siege cards. I've only have a couple range cards because most of the ones I have are weak. And then I have a decent amount of close combat just to round out my deck. All right. The leader I choose in this case, I've got Foltest the Siege Master because it doubles the strength of all my siege units. So in this case, I've got 2 Commander's Horns and I've got that ability. So how about that? So go ahead and start. Like I said, this guy's deck is a lot better than mine, so I'm probably going to lose, but we'll do our best. I also play Gwent on hard difficulty because otherwise it's kind of boring. But I had a feeling you wouldn't. Yeah. That's a city up north, so they sound extremely different to me down south. People from Liverpool are called Scousers. Really? What's that? Why? What does that mean? Yeah, he just talks so fast. And of course, his accent is pretty heavy, so I didn't quite understand everything. And so then when I'm trying to decide which cards to redraw, spies are always good. You don't want to throw those away. So in this case, I'm going to throw away Zoltan. I would throw away my Blue Stripes Commando, but he's got the tight bond ability, so I want to hang on to that. I know I'm kind of flying through this pretty quick, but I've got 2 Commander's Horns now. So most likely I'm not going to need, since I'm only going to draw 1 more card. Plus I got my Spy. This is actually a pretty decent hand. I'll probably just go ahead and stick with it. I could have thrown away either the Siegfried Dragon Reaver or the Blue Stripe Commando, since they need another card to really be that good, but personally I play my Spies immediately, and then I'll forfeit if I don't feel like I'm going to win the first round. When you play Nilfgaard, though, they play tons of freaking Spies when you get in these more high-stakes games. All right. And he's going to play a Spy, too. So I'm just going to try to play a card to force him to play. I'm Midland, so I sound like a farmer. How do you know which card to redraw? Like I said, you generally will look through your entire hand and just try to choose the weakest card to redraw. There'll come a point in the game where once your Gwent deck is good enough, you probably don't even need to redraw at all because all of your cards are useful. All right, so he played my same one, so I'm gonna play the Spy again. My main strategy, though, is to have as many cards as I possibly can. So Spies, you use the Spies. Northern Realms, when they win a hand, they get to draw another card. That's the way you can get as many cards as possible. Oh, there we go. So I got one of my other Blue Stripe Commandos. And I'm currently in this game, so I'll generally go ahead and just play. Actually play this here, but you at least know how the scoring works, right? Farmer toast to you. You're not a farmer unless you live in the South or Norwich. Do you not need a weak card as bait? You can do that, but I don't generally try to bait him into anything. Like I said, I'm kind of in this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue playing. Normally, I go ahead and throw the first round, but it's looking pretty good for me, so I'm going to continue playing it. Oh my gosh, I don't know these places, Emma. I'm gonna start giving you some American cities and you gotta pronounce them. I'm gonna give you some Wisconsin names and you get to pronounce those and see how you do, all right? Or in March in the fens near me. March is a place, Nick, not just the month. I figured that. He said Norwich. All right, in this case, I have 1 fewer card than they do, but I'm beating them pretty handily, and they just pulled a decoy on the Spy, so they're probably going to drop another Spy down. So they're going to get more cards even. So in this case, I've got a pretty decent score, and I'm okay passing. It's possible I'm still going to lose, though. But I at least get double points for that. Okay, he gave me the round. So now he's got more cards. The number of cards is the most important thing. Most important thing. So when you play against Nilfgaard, if you have the lead, or if it's tied, they always win the tie. So I generally will play a card to force them to play at least 1 round. Trying to follow your steps, but it's still a bit confusing with the different layers. Okay, I can explain that. Is he gonna bring back? Oh, okay. Probably got to play another card. So the layers. So you've got your short, your ranged, like you've got your close combat cards, your short combat, and then your siege combat cards. Okay. all this means, like, each row you add up. So this is my total of short. This is my total of ranged. Here, I'll play a range card right now. So now I've got 5 in the range row. I've got 10 in here. They all add up to 15, okay? The only thing that matters about rows is when you start playing weather cards or commander's horns. That's the only time it matters. So like in this case, I'll play a commander's horn right here on ranged. So now this doubles. Other than that, though, you can just add them all together, all right? Other than that, just add them all together. And sometimes your opponent will have, like, there's a dragon card that if you have more than 10 in the close combat range, it destroys the highest, like, the most powerful card in that row. So sometimes that matters. But you can give me any town name you want, but I'll always win it with this one. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to say that. All right. So in this case, I'm still down by 1, which is really obnoxious, but I think I'm going to have to throw it because otherwise I'm start playing these cards, which I'm going to be using to boost myself next game. And if he has a Scorch card, I'm pretty well done for. I could play Vernon Roach, but like I said, I think I'm just going to save it. Hope that he's got a bad hand for next round. I will put the 20-second clip of a weatherman saying it in your Discord. Yeah, do that. I'd love to hear it. Can you lose your cards if you lose? No, you can't. So even in these high-stakes games, you don't lose cards. Most likely what's going to happen is this guy is going to have... he's going to have some black archers or whatever they're called. Or he's just going to revive freaking everybody in his deck. But that's okay. That's only worth 6 points right now. So, and 7 points. I have cards that are much better than that. His hand might be bad. We'll just see. He's down to 3 cards. I've got a really good hand remaining here. In my personal strategy, I always try to use like Commander's Horn at the very end, so that if he does have a Scorch, he ends up using it on like a weaker card. So in this case, I'm going to use it right now. Because again, I always protect myself against Scorch. So he'd lose 16 instead of 30, or what is it? It would have been another 16, but I get a boost. Hard to explain. He's only got 1 card left, so even if it's a Scorch, let's see, 16, ooh. If it's a Scorch, he's gonna win. If it's anything else, I should be fine. There we go. We got him.
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The card and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level.
Yeah, it's tough to get the hang of, but once you understand it, it makes a lot of sense. Oh, we got the Yen card, finally. Been waiting forever for this card. So then what I do when I build my deck and I add a new card, I always take the weakest one out. In which case, I've got a lot of these guys in here. So probably Emil or Zoltan I would take out, most likely, because I don't want to get too unbalanced. And these other cards actually have some other abilities. So I generally leave cards with abilities in, even though they're slightly weaker. Like Dandelion has the Commander's Horn ability, so I'm going to leave him in. Spies I always leave in, regardless how weak they are. And in fact, the weaker the better for Spies. So in this case, I'll probably just take Emil out. So now I'm back to 22 units. But you can see overall, my card strength went up from before. So I don't know. Like I said, I went through that extremely fast, and it is difficult. It's a lot to learn in a very short period of time. All right, I was supposed to talk to this dude. I forgot to talk to him about the actual quest I was on.
Remember you. What'll it be?
A bit more clear to me now. I think I need to practice in order to understand it more. Yeah, definitely. It's one of those that got to do it firsthand to truly understand it.
Trouble with the lass? Or did your enterprise go under?
In the clip, you can kind of see a little smirk from the weatherman, like nailed it.
I'll need you to pay in advance.
That's fine.
And keep it coming.
That's what she said. Yes, drunk Geralt. I think I can just walk wherever I want, right? Walk around near the tavern. Yeah.
Made from Vicar Varro. Tight at night, she'd be loose tomorrow. Early in the morning. Another maid from Vicar Varro. Plowed with pleasure, drank with sorrow, till early in the morning.
Catacan didn't hear it. I'll try another verse.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Hope you enjoyed your surprise.
Honor in the fatherland.
Hey, what's up, Flazak? How you doing, man? It was a good surprise. Yeah, I don't get to redeem that one enough, honestly enough. I love that one. Concerned townsman? Oh, is it this guy? Did I go in the wrong place?
Our third maid was not
Hang on a second. I wish I could zoom in further than this.
gave it up to any man standing.
I was gonna try to go where we found the other victim's bracelet, but it's too blurry. I don't know where I'm at. Didn't know what to expect, but it was good. That's the thing, you know? Now you know, but you're in on the secret. But until you know, you're just like, what does this button do? Good, man. Happy to see some Witcher on a Wednesday. Right? Right? Nice, chill Witcher Wednesday. I freaking love this game. Have you played this yourself? I'm gonna go in here. This is where the bracelet was. I don't know if this is gonna matter or not. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I wandered out. Oh, okay. It's got me actually... It wants me to walk a certain way. I didn't realize that. Didn't even notice. Also, this is a good... Oh, here we are.
And fight, bitch.
Oh my gosh, Geralt's the freaking best.
Come on, cut the shit.
Where's he at? Oh, there he is. There he is, Gael. Gael. Vampire blood, or vampire oil, not vampire blood. Then we drink some black blood. Okay, let's freaking do this. I'm drunk as a skunk, and I'm still gonna just wreck you. I don't play a ton of RPGs, but I've heard it's amazing, so I appreciate you showing me the way. This is the way, my friend. This is the way. What are we doing? Track down the Catacan. How Geralt said bish. It's funny, I know.
I can hear it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This Catacan's as good as dead.
Drained to the last drop.
As good as freaking dead. It's real close. Real close. Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Which way to go?
Oh, here it is.
I can hear it.
I'll do a quick save here. But yeah, Plazak, this is my favorite game of all time. I absolutely love it. If I were to become a single game content creator, it would be for The Witcher. I honestly think there's enough in here to like have a legit career out of it. Like, no joke. And I don't even mean like a successful career. I just mean like I wouldn't get bored of it. Ooh, it's locked? I'm gonna let a locked door save this freaking Catacan? Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Ooh, superior cat. That's what I'm talking about. Messing around with my lights, and I've animated them so they're all changing colors. Colors, that's how I always read it in my head when I read it, the British spelling of it. Probably looks like there's some weird alien activity going on in my flat from the outside. Probably. I mean, normally it looks like a spaceship anyway, right? Let me re-drink some of this black blood. And then is the oil's still good. It should be all right. Forget which button is it? U? Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's freaking fight. Let's freaking fight. I gotta be a little careful though. This is actually a pretty high level quest for me. But my Geralt does a lot of freaking sword damage in this. I have a pretty nice build going. Oh man, that creature is creepy. Yeah, the catacans are not pleasant looking. Not pleasant. Take a look at the bestiary here in a second. So we get a nice, good look at it. Vampires. So here's Gael. Here's what we're looking at right here. Got like the crowns and rings and bracelets and stuff on. Yeah, it's nice. My cats are like, what's going on? Oh, Yrden would have worked? Huh. Yeah, Ekimara's probably even worse looking. I don't know. They got the long white beard. Of course, you got the regular, the higher vampires, which are more of the transformers, if you will. But here's what a normal catacan looks like. This was actually a special case, sort of an ancient catacan. But yeah, they're nice. What would be the ugliest thing in the game? It's tough. Like, noon wraiths are pretty bad because they don't have a jaw, so you can see their entire tongue that goes down their throat. It's pretty bad. Let's see, relics. Shorts are pretty horrendous. Fiends are pretty bad. Sylvans are pretty gross, but they're at least like sentient. You got the Neckers, which I still hate the name. I mean, it's because of their necks, but I still don't really like that name. Just throwing that out there. Necrophages have got to be the worst, though, right? Like, you got the grave hags with the saggy boobies. It's bad. It's bad. But then again, nothing is worse than the... hang on, where are they at? They're in... Hey, relics? No? I guess they're not. They're probably under... Oh, you know what? They're under characters, that's why. The worst ones in the games, though, are the crones. So we got Wispus and Weavus. Here you go. You got Weavus, Wispus, and then Brewis. Brewis is probably the worst, actually. But they're all pretty equally terrifying. Yeah, here's Brewis for you. It's the hairs out of the top of the head with the basket on the face and the, like, strapped down boobs that really just... Chef's kiss, am I right? Gael's kind of cute with the jewelry. Nothing beats the fetus. I'm so scared of it. I actually had a nightmare. Oh, right, the botchling. Yes. Look, let's take a look at the botchling. My gosh. Yeah, it's pretty terrible, isn't it? No! Oh my god, yeah. Nightmares coming for Shay again. Sorry. Yeah, the Draconids, whatever. No big deal. Elementas, whatever. They're fine. Oh yeah, you know what? The Harpies are pretty bad. Melusine is pretty bad. Some of the, like, the Sirens. Pretty bad. Insectoids, they're whatever. Again, kind of expect those to be bad. Owl ghouls, pretty gross because they got, like, that humanish face. I don't know. Weird things. And then the fetus is back. All right, well, we're done. We're done looking at the bestiary. We're done. We got to go turn this quest in. All right, it was the guard, right? It's right over here.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Oh, I freaking won't. All these guys acting tough. You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of balls. The Harpies are pretty bad. Yeah, I hear herpes is pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know if herpes makes an appearance in this game, Emma. I don't know. I don't think so. Thankfully, syphilis does.
Murdering folk.
Not herpes.
Turns out a catacan was prowling the city.
Actually, we just ran into the guy with syphilis.
But what on earth's a catacan?
A higher vampire. particularly interesting case, this one.
How the hell could a foul beast be interesting?
Oh, Geralt, don't waste your time with these douchers.
Had a hugely inflated ego, too.
What matters is you snuffed it out. Due some praise for that, Witcher.
I'm terrified of fetuses in general, then had to face my fears in this game with a fetus quest. Oh, I didn't know that. So, well, I wouldn't have done that had I known that. You said you had a nightmare, but I thought we were doing this in good fun, you know, like a scary movie. I didn't mean to do that. A few Christmases ago, we had my mom's lifelong friend over for Christmas dinner with my two cousins, Kirsty and Michael. Kirsty didn't want her peas, so Michael ate them in April. My mom's friend shouted, he's got herpes. He's got herpes. Herpes. That's punny. That's a good pun. I'm all in favor of that. It's all good. I filtered the fetus out when you showed it. All right. She always cracks the best jokes. Sounds like somebody that I'd get along with. All right, my friends. This has been a fun stream. I'm glad to be back into The Witcher. However, it is that time of the day. It is time for me to sign off for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let's chill out in the freaking tavern and let's celebrate. Whoa, that was fast. Was it fast? It was a pretty quick 4 hours. Or almost 4 hours. Time flies. Thanks for the show, my dude. Thanks for hanging out, Ness. Appreciate you, man. Hope your day is going well. Hope it continues to go well. Let me give out these thank yous. Yeah, all right. Well, then we'll give a cheers together. All right. So give me just a second. Cue these bad boys up. Got a couple thank yous I want to give. I don't know if I don't think the hosts show up, but I'll just thank her anyway. So Shay, thank you for the host. I don't think maybe that'll show up. I can't remember now. But if it doesn't, I just gave you a shout out anyway. So, and also for the cheers, Shay, you're awesome. Seriously, appreciate it. Appreciate it. We had Lootspot Goots and Restreambot on the mods. Restreambots didn't. I mean, it kind of did something today. Translated my brother-in-law's messages over. And then Slapshot was gifted the sub from our good friend Emma, aka Chaotic. Just want to give a thank you to you both. Seriously, means a lot. Honestly, streaming wouldn't be nearly as much fun without you guys. You all know that. So, but yeah, cheers. Cheers. It didn't show up, did it? The host? So Shay, thanks also for the host too. Okay. Cheers. May you all have another round. And we'll catch you again tomorrow. We'll be back again with some Cyberpunk. Next week, I'm potentially introducing a new game next week. It's not going to take over Cyberpunk. I'm considering the idea of like a cozy Monday stream to sort of ease into the week, because I'll be starting work again next week, and I just gave myself some scaries on what's today? Wednesday. I just gave myself some Wednesday scaries, so that's good. All right, but Playzak, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Glad to hear from you as always. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna peace out. You guys have an awesome day. We'll talk again tomorrow, maybe. If not, hope you guys have an awesome couple days. Take care. See ya.